by the monster, the Messiah. So as you're breathing in the smoke, accept defeat and taste the soul. We are trapped by this land of flame. We watch it burn for Molech's sake. And as your life fades into smoke, accept defeat and lose control. We are trapped by this land of flame. We watch it burn for Molech's sake. Now this shit won't suffice. There's arrogance in his eyes. A cat from another time now speaks for the proud track Canaanites. The Titans traded blows, and the palace set on fire. The realms engulfed in smoke, and there's no monster nor Messiah. So as you're breathing in the smoke, accept defeat and taste the soul. We are trapped by this land of flame. We watch it burn for Molech's sake. And as your life fades into smoke, accept defeat and lose control. We are trapped by this land of flame. We watch it burn for Molech's sake. So as you're breathing in the smoke, accept defeat and taste the soul. We are trapped by this land of flame. We watch it burn for Molech's sake. And as your life fades into smoke, accept defeat and lose control. We are trapped by this land of flame. We watch it burn for Molech's sake. I really must thank you, my most invaluable pawn. So let the merge begin, now that the spiders are gone. With the core in my hands, reality shall collapse, and my eternal reign will stretch beyond divine grasp. So fade away and return to nothing. Your strength is great, but you're no match for me, no. I'll let you live for the entertaining. God of all creation, God of your creation now. I do not fear you now. I exist beyond your time. Rule over cosmic beings. One thought could melt your mind. I do enjoy your rage. Could always entertain. Erase your won't come yet. I'll just provide the stage. So fade away and return to nothing. Your strength is great, but you're no match for me, no. I'll let you live on entertain me. God of all creation, God of your creation now. So fade away and return to nothing. Your strength is great, but you're no match for me, no. I'll let you live for the entertaining. God of all creation, God of your creation now. Pasta in your head. It tastes like heaven. And we eating pasta and it.
Alright, let's start it there.
Yeah. We've ended careers before. They call us a lethal weapon. You brandish an unsheathed sword. Played hero, Roroni, Kenshin. We kicked it aside of your door. Use the one who will get to 7. Where was that bravado you had a hot minute ago? Hey, we got ups, but I wouldn't say we beef. How the saying go, it's a two-way street. Give me on the pipe and you know they had a tweak. I'm just trying to lay my name, you get what I'm speaking. We entertain the masses and anywhere the weekend. There's some asshole think that you can press the lead and put the whole squad down, get out within the weekend. But we stars, boys, so continue, go and see. We've ended careers before. They call us a lethal weapon. You brandish an unsheathed sword. Play hero, Roroni, Kenshin. We kicked it aside of your door. Use the one who will get to 7. Where was that bravado you had a hot minute ago? Talk big game till you learn it ain't one. Got your nails on this track's another freight time. Not a single dove, so you.
That timer's fake, by the way. I'm gonna give you guys one more song after this, just because I feel like it. And I'm kind of like rocking out right now.
Casually pressing your buttons, you keep pretending and nothing, but we can tell you we button try to announce with a poker, but your face looking all flushed and we calling out all your bluffs and we telling you what is what and we saying enough's enough, but you trying to keep acting tough. If you really think that you run, let me tell you, you ain't the one, cause the song will be nothing speakers and the whole team finna pump it, y'all. We've ended careers before. They call us a lethal weapon. You brandish an unsheathed sword. Played hero, Roroni, Kenshin. We kicked it aside of your door. Use the one who will get to 7. Where was that bravado you had a hot minute ago? We eating pasta in your head. It tastes like heaven. And we eating pasta and it good. Yeah.
Truck song dedicated to all the fucks I've had in my truck. The last chick I dated had the truck for 1 day and had the fucker pimped up. Yeah, had it split painted. Got it bouncing up and down 6 feet off the pavement. Took the shit to a man who dropped the pan and drained it. Now, about the issue of payment, let's come up with some way that we can both win with no money traded. Just open some burritos and we don't need to be making little calls to get your cousins back home rated. So where's Maiden? Fuck knows when I got hoes of the utmost, straight up pervading. Me around town, hanging on to every statement. I'm a pimp, bitch. Let me fill up. Oh, 2 boats of bicycline, skin rash covered in flash burns on a mad dash to cups of iodine. Damn, I'm breaking out, suffering from making out with bitches who eat nothing but refried rice and beans. God damn, you look nice in jeans, but if you don't wanna get bigger, stick to the iced teas, cause it's a tight squeeze and a whip and it might be PTSD from all them ice creams. One for the shack, one for the road. White trash, blow out the back and then I'm gone. Look at the love, man, I don't need white troubles. I need one thing and one thing alone. I need a hope. One for the shack, one for the road. White trash, blow out the back and then I'm gone. Look at the love, man, I don't need white troubles. I need one thing and one thing alone. I need a hope. This one time I had a horse-looking slut. Went to Vegas a day later, put down $20. Got married on the spot. Got Elvis spinning, giving it everything he's got. Shaking so hard that Lisa Marie's heart fucking stopped. You're thinking that's as scary as it got? I started having dreams of burying a mare in a box, paying off the mob, getting mare in the cops, and for everyone else preparing the docks. They say shack living is whack living. Not true, there's black women who treat the shit like it's a sacrament. You and I know it's cause of my business acumen. We have a tin roof with 2 rooms to smack you in. Bitch, cook me a pot roast. Fine hot sauce on coyote and cockroach. Bought chickens and pigs, but isn't it a bitch? I got 6 acres to dig, not even pot rows. 1,000-mile trip to Costco's, 1,000-mile stare on his bus hole, sitting in the back. Yeah, spreading for the cameras to upload. This white trash Mexican bang bus we just rode. Didn't think I'd be able to get this thing in your anal cavity. About to sit, poke at your navel till this black swollen up like an 8-ball. You gon' need staples. You been taking a fist like a pro, like a mean Jake Paul. Wait, now that you're up close and I got a good look at that pug nose and them puckered lips, girl. What the fuck are those nuts only your butt? Oh wait, is Pablo a man's name? Bro, I did not know. You can never tell anyone looking paso. Yeah, let's keep the shit between us and these dust roads. And I guess we gotta trust those 2 guys we've been with the whole time we've been having this truck towed. So it's one for the shack, one for the road. White trash, blow out the back and then I'm gone. Look at the love, man, I don't need white troubles. I need one thing and one thing alone. I need a hope. One for the shack, one for the road. White trash, blow out the back and then I'm gone. Look at the love, man, I don't need white troubles. I need one thing and one thing alone. I need a hope. That's what I need. No need a bitch to fold my socks. Suck my dick. Bitch, I ain't never cleaning these seats. Let me get a whiff of that filthy, stanky, filthy, stanky, squelchy.
Oh.
Mama will be proud.
Oh. You know, whenever I think about that poop-eating son of a bitch that expatriated to Mexico, I don't know why I'm giving you a bit of an accent there, but whenever I think about him, I'm very grateful every single day of my life that I live in the beautiful country of America. No matter how hard life gets, chat, most of you, in fact, I think it's probably like 98% of you, were born in the greatest country to ever live. That's 250 years old now. I don't know why you would ever want to leave it, but, you know, some people do. Not me. Not me. I love this country. No matter how bad it gets. No matter. I thought about Japan, but no. Even Japan won't let me carry the guns I want to carry. For self-defense, of course. Or to catch food, you know. Or, you know, just for target practice. We love to do all of those. What the fuck is a kilometer? Exactly. Fuck kilometers. You know, one of my least favorite things in math is changing between, obviously, freedom units, or freedom units and fucking everybody else. Now, I don't care if my country is the only one in the world that decides to use a mile over a kilometer, I don't care. My country's the best. So, fuck you. Oh, I don't know what it is, but I've got this very big love for America right now. It must just be the air, you know? I don't know. We're coming up on a big celebration in a week or two. In a week or two, you know? I'm very excited about it. Anyway, how are you guys doing today? How is everybody doing? Oh my goodness. Chat. Chat! You guys are getting into fights in my fucking chat before I even go live. Before I can even, like, say something. Before I can laugh at people. You guys can't do that, alright? Because then all the fun will be gone before I can even say something. Yeah, you guys gotta wait, alright? So that I can say something. In all honesty, I really don't give a shit. Oh, man. But we've got some stuff to talk about tonight, chat. We've got things that are going on. Stuff that's happened. Thank you.
Internet's in Master just bought you Dino Nugget pillow. Here's to the creation of the bestiary group.
Did you really?
And to being the bane of PETA's existence with all those shock collars.
You did.
Tilda sent via throne.com.
Wow, you did. Oh, wow, you... What the fuck?
Internet's in Master just bought you T-Turtle, the mood. Here's to the creation of
Oh
the
my
bestiary
gosh.
group. And to being the bane of PETA's existence with all
I
those
can't
shock
believe
collars.
you just did that.
Tilda sent via throne.com.
Oh, you bought the Paldean Whooper as well! Yo! Thank you, I appreciate
Internet's
that.
Master just bought you Paldean Whooper plush. Here's to the creation of the bestiary
Oh,
group. And to
thank
being
you.
the bane of PETA's existence with all those shock collars.
I deeply appreciate
Tilda
that.
sent via throne.com.
The Dino plushie is, that's awesome. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Everybody say big ups to Internet Zen Master for buying me the Dino Nugget pillow. I hope it actually gets sent to me. It says that it's gotten credited to me, so I'll have to see if I have to buy it myself or if it's actually been credited to me. Thank you for buying me another Moody reversible plushie. I needed another one of those. I needed another one of those. And thank you for buying me the Paldean Whooper, one of my favorite. One of my favorites.
Octopus mommy
Thank you, Hurtbox. I appreciate
Congrats
that.
on the Vtuber org bestially, I mean bestiary. For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Very much appreciate it. Very much. You see, now chat, you guys are like spoiling it before I could even get to it. Oh my gosh, you guys are horrible. Oh fuck. All right, I have plans, and guess what? None of those plans were reviewed by management, and so I'm just going to do it. Don't worry, it's not actually going to be that bad. I'm just going to say my piece, and we're going to talk about what's going on and where we're going, and if I need to apologize later, I guess I can. They're in the chat, by the way. Say hello to management. At least one of them is. Ah, fuck. You know, chat, I'm very happy. I'm very excited. You have no idea how long I've been waiting. And again, management can even tell you. I begged them. I begged them at least like once a week.
Occo is a bad
Thank
example
you.
because
I
of
appreciate
the
that,
loss of
Internet
balls.
Zen Master.
The oil baron doth provide.
The oil baron has provided me with a chicken nugget dino plushie. And I'm going to be honest with you. I'm pretty damn excited about the chicken nugget dino plushie. That sounds absolutely fucking amazing, you know? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. But yeah, this has been quite a long undertaking. Now, for those that need to know kind of what's going on right now, I think instead of just like, you know, talking about it, I figured I would borrow the video that was made. I believe this video was made by Starcat, who, by the way, is having a birthday today. Happy birthday, Starcat. I hope she's having an absolutely fantastic day. So happy birthday to her. It's actually really big for her because it's her anniversary of streaming. It is also, you know, the creation of something new and fantastic. And she hit like I think 4,000 followers on Twitter. I think it's either Twitter or Twitch. I can't remember which. She got a lot. She like got a lot of followers, so I was really excited. Really excited. Very cool. Very cool. Thank you.
Obviously, Occo is a bad example because it's a lost cause.
What's up, my beasta? It's nice to have
Beasta.
a working AC. Suffa Eurocucks. Also, hi, Occo's manager.
Yeah, fuck them Eurocucks. We're gonna be making fun of at least one UK tard today. Just one. Alright? Because I feel like right now is the time to laugh. We're just gonna laugh right after, but we're not gonna do that right now. Well, listen, we're gonna save the laughing for a little bit later. But first, chat, we got a special announcement. We're gonna play this special announcement for you guys so that you know what's coming. Oh, is it unmuted? Hold on, let me make sure it's unmuted. Actually, let me make sure my music is turned off because I don't know how loud it is compared to this. It's probably not. Oh, you know what? That's probably why. Let me turn that up. There we go. Now you can actually hear it. There we go. Perfect. I hope this song isn't copywritten. I'm going to assume, because I've never heard it before, outside of this, that it's not copywritten. If it is, please let me know. Let me know if I have to put something in it. But yes. Chat. Can I be honest with you? I have misspelled this a handful of times. A handful of times I have misspelled this. And that it's I spelled it with the whole beast. I didn't know this was the proper spelling, but that's okay. I totally didn't prepare myself to spell it B-E-A-S-T. Like bestiality. Oh, fuck. Oh. A long time I misspelled it. Yeah, Temp misspelled it too. Oh, I gotta change it for my YouTube channel here soon. Somebody remind me of that. I'm officially a furry. I don't know if you are unaware, Kuro, but what gave you the impression I wasn't a furry? Is it because I don't have a fursuit on? That's never coming. I've got enough self-respect, and I don't have pockets as deep as to buy a $10,000 fursuit. But I do have enough money to buy a VTuber model. So it's just like, what gave you the impression? Oh man, I'm curious. I'm going to assume that everything is in alphabetical order. So Atari goes first. They made the slut Atari go. Atari's not. He's actually a really good guy. They allowed the elf to go first. This is insane. The elf should go last. All right, we have 2 elves in this organization, and they should be at the very bottom. Why? Because they're elves. I don't know why the elf got to go first. I'm really surprised by that. But like, you know, they let the bisexual elf go first, I guess. Oh my gosh! What the fuck? They literally did put both elves in the front. What the fuck? Okay, I should tell you, I listened to this when it went live. I did not get to actually watch it because I was at work. You know, because I am a hard-working individual. Thank you for the 6-7. I should mute you for that, but thank you. I appreciate that. I don't know why they put the elves first. That's absolutely insane to me. Obviously, as an American, and 2, as a human, we are obviously above. I am worried, chat, that the first drama is going to be a race war. All right, there's going to 100% be a race war within bestiary, where we're fighting over the supremacy of each other. So you know, that's crazy. Women first. Oh, fair enough. Oh my gosh, it's insane. Oh, what's it? You know, at least the Christian gets to go third. Yeah, well, excuse me. I guess nobody considers me a Christian, so I guess I won't call myself one. But at least the Christian gets to come right after. It's a weird supremacy. You've got elves and Christians. Elves are Christians. Oh, what's this? Oh no! Oh, chat. I heard this woman is evil. I might have to skip this one. I heard that. Listen, foxes are evil, from what I'm told. All right. You know, let me look at some foxes off the top of my head. You got Kirsch. She's evil. You got Smugglana. She's evil as well. All of them pale in comparison to this fox right here. So I'm being told, hold on a moment. I got a message on my phone. Okay. I'm being told that if I don't skip over this individual right now, I'm going to get hurt. We're going to do it though. We're going to go through it though. So we got Miko in here as well. Miko is like, pretty dastardly. All right. She did a sin a couple of years ago, and she was a crazy woman, but that's okay, because guess what? All women are kind of crazy, just a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Some people are crazy, you know, in their lives, and that's okay. Because guess what? I don't think she's crazy anymore. She's the good kind of crazy, you know what I mean? You know, where people, you know, they've got that energy, but they use it for good. I think Miko's like moved past using it for evil, and she's using it for good now. So you know what? I don't care if she did a wrong a long time ago, because she's fine now, in my personal opinion. Just saying. Oh, you know what? Arguably, this guy's worse. Oh no. You know what, chat? Maybe I have to leave. I probably can't stick around, because they let Mizu in here. Oh, that's terrifying. They let the most dastardly of puddles jump into this thing here. I don't know, chat. I'm really gonna have to think about that, because putting Mizu in here, that is the most evil gay person to ever exist. Just look at him. So many people look at him and they immediately, it's like subjecting a bull to a red carpet. Like the immediate time that you put it up there, they just want to like mow shit down. Okay, so this is probably the most evil person in here. All right, again, we're gonna discard all of the apparent evil that other people have done. This guy's the worst. Just saying, he's my top op right now. So he's evil. Oh, you know what? We're gonna skip through this one. I don't care about it. We're gonna go through that one. We don't care. Oh goodness. Oh, they let my husband in, or wife. I can't remember. Which it's either husband or wife, or girlfriend, depending on the week and how we're feeling towards each other. You know. So that's nice. That's really nice. I'm glad that they let the alligator. I'm glad that they let the gator in the door. I'm glad. My twink. No, he's tall. He can't be a twink. He's tall. Okay. He's tall like me, so it doesn't count. You know. Lizard, close. Close. Oh, who's this? Oh, this is Star. This is Star the cat. You know, again, Star is our good friend. I got nothing to say about Star. She's a pretty cool person. Star is pretty cool. So I don't got anything to say about her except for happy birthday, because it's her birthday. Oh, okay, that's just gay. I'm sorry, that's just gay. Listen, they let well, we already have a redhead, I guess. There's already a redhead in here, so I can't really use that as an insult, but they let a fucking dog in. Who let the dog into this fucking group? We've already got a cat in here. There's gonna be fights, all right? There's gonna be fucking fights in this kind of thing. And, you know, I'm expecting that there's gonna have to be some wrangling here. Look at that fucking long tail, too. I forgot that Temp literally has, like, the most gigantic and fluffiest of tails I've ever seen. Holy cow, that's a long-ass tail. I don't know if you're compensating for something, Temp, but that is a long tail. All I'm gonna say is gay. Gay and cringe, alright? Oh, who's this? Oh, this is management. This is management. So we're gonna show all of management? No. Okay, we're not gonna show all of management. Never mind. We just could gloss over that. Oh, I'm just kind of confused here. I was expecting to see everybody, but that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Oh. Yes, the tail. Yes, the temp has a pretty big tail. It's pretty big and fluffy, last I heard. Oh my goodness. Pretty crazy. You bonk me because I'm right? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, there you go, chat. Oh man. We literally have yippies everywhere celebrating. Although, excuse me. Hold on. We got one. Okay. We got one. And by the way, you should go follow the channel. You should go follow the Twitter account, Bestiary VT. Now, I should say, the only ones that seem to be having a problem right now, besides some of the obvious suspects that we'll laugh at here in just a moment, is we've got like a small subsection of yippies. You know, these little creatures. They just kind of live here. You know, they poof into existence. There's really nothing I can do about that. You know, people have complained. I've got complaints. All right, people have been like, what are we supposed to do with these things? They just appear and they ask to be fed. They sleep around and then they eat all of my food, or at least the sweet food, you know. But like some of the yippies have come around and they've been like, but doesn't this mean that there's less food now? And you know what? They are technically correct. The yippies are technically correct. There is now going to, unfortunately, be less food. So I have been told, I've been required, since I sometimes forget that I'm technically part of the Yippies Guild for the treatment of and betterment of Yippie life kind. I've been told that I need to shill some more. so I'm going to do that here. If you want to... you want to support the Yippies, because the Yippies, they want food and they want it right now. All right. Apparently, they don't like to share. So if you want, you can you can sub, or you can become a member. All the money goes towards the Yippies. All right, goes towards their mouths. Well, eventually it goes to their mouths. So this one especially is asking you to donate, so that the yippies can eat, because they're afraid that they're legitimately afraid that they're now going to have to share food with other people, which is funny, considering that everybody. In all seriousness, I think I'm pretty. You know, what the fuck? Oh, sorry, my phone decided to go off there. I hope you didn't hear that. In all seriousness. Oh, this is a good song. This is a really good song. This is something that I've been pretty excited for the longest time. You know, a lot of you, in fact, I think most of you were here when the bullshit of last year happened, and it really kind of sucked, because in my personal opinion, you know, even at the time and especially afterwards, looking back, I feel like nothing that like happened to previous management was really fair or warranted. You know, there was obviously like disagreements with things that went on, but I didn't really feel like anything was fair, especially to this guy. You know, who I know a lot of people. I know a lot of people have a fondness for, and even though, despite the fact that we had our disagreements, I am going to dedicate tonight's stream just to saying how grateful I am to Rage. You know, he and I definitely didn't see eye to eye on everything, and you know what? That's okay, because he's a Jew and I'm a Christian, And ontologically, both of us are going to disagree on some things every now and again, especially when it comes to money. No, I'm just kidding. But in all seriousness, I would like to dedicate my my stream tonight to this guy because, you know, even if he isn't like working with us anymore, mostly due to the tactics of a very gay, very homosexual, and very weird dong, and a whiny BPD woman who is now like existing in her own little streaming space alone after fucking it over for herself and other individuals. I'm happy to say that like their attempts to destroy friendships that were real, not fake, real, you know, all of their attempts were not successful. And I will say the funniest thing to me is just the fact that after, you know, what happened in November, it has been personally, you know, it's unironically been hilarious to me to see all of those people light themselves on fire. All right? Unironically, all of the people that participated in that witch hunt have collectively lit themselves on fire. Metaphorically speaking, of course. I don't think any of them did that to themselves in real life, thankfully. But unironically, I find it to be the funniest fucking thing. All these people that tried to tear down a little friendly group and a little cavalcade of happy people, you know. We weren't perfect, you know. We didn't do everything by the book, but that didn't matter because guess what, we came back with a vengeance, and all these people are just like destroying themselves, and that's what happens.
Vtuber with a jest.
Thank you.
Avatar.
Occo, do we teach you nothing in the 40k streams? The knife ears always go first on the
Oh, we don't care
tabletop,
about that.
And may rage enjoy knowing the fake bull is basically a low-cow at this point.
Oh yes, I have been told. Even I have not had the chance to talk to Rage in a while. Again, I still wish the best for him, and I hope and pray that he's doing better after everything that happened. But like I've been told that he is found great mirth hearing that all of these people are literally. All these people are literally just burning themselves alive. All right, I don't need to. I'm not gonna like overstate it, and I'm not gonna sit down and like go through every single one of them. Even though it would be the most hilarious fucking thing ever, and I don't think anybody would care about it. I'm not gonna sit down. All we're gonna say is all of them have suffered the wrath, I guess, of the Jewish God. Which is technically my god, so you know, technically my god. So I find that to be incredibly funny. Really quickly, Artemis says this was promised to Rage 3,000 years ago. Yes, it was. It was promised to Rage 3,000 years ago. Oh goodness. But anyway, this is Bestiary. Yay! Very exciting. Very cool. You should follow them on Twitter. I will tell you guys, unlike a lot of groups that exist out there, all right, because there's a lot of groups that exist out there, a lot of people that are just doing their for fun thing. This is an actual agency, all right? The owner, the managers of the group have actually incorporated the business, okay? It is an incorporated business with actual, like I've actually seen it. They actually like sat down and paid the money for it. So it's an actual real thing. And yes, that means I am legitimately corpo now. Okay. It is a legitimate thing that actually legitimately got done. And I think that's cool. I think that's cool, you know, and we're now on our rise, you know. Not going to like say we're going to be the next X, Y, or Z, because I don't want to curse anybody like that. But like, yeah, we have some cool things we want to do. There's a lot of really neat, awesome things that we want to do, and I'm very excited about it. You know. So yeah, I'm very happy about it. I'm very happy about it. Here's the website, by the way. If you're curious, we do have a website. We have a website. Oh my gosh. I betcha I know exactly what program it was made in. And it's pretty cool. I would say the only criticism I have is the font is... I think some people are going to have trouble reading the font because not everybody, unfortunately, can read fancy like I can, because I'm a very fancy octopus, don't you know? That would be my only criticism, because not everybody reads fancy like I do. But, you know, we've got ourselves a whole group. We've got 4 managers. Oh my gosh, we got Dylan, the Armadillo. We've got Naughty, the super special secret talent manager. We've got Prada and Zolo. You know, they'll be in the background. You may occasionally see them in our streams, all that kind of stuff. They're here to help us, but they're also here to support and have fun with us. And again, if you're interested in looking through the list, oh my goodness, we've got a cool list here. It's really awesome. It's really, really awesome. Fancy makes me throw up. That's totally fair. That's totally fair. Now, chat. Would it surprise you to know that our group apparently there are people out there that are so hungry to give us some free promo, excuse me, that they decided that they would reach out to the universe and give their audiences a little taste, a little handout of our group. And I will say right now, I'm very grateful for them for deciding that they would quote retweet us and give us that attention. You know, very exciting. You know, so we're gonna go through some of them, and I'm gonna laugh at all of them. Because they're all very funny people. All right, very, very funny people. And I'm gonna be honest with you. It really does, in my personal opinion, spell out the individuals. It's very funny, in my personal opinion. Now, not Celestium doesn't count. Celestium, you know, great. We love her here. All that kind of stuff. You know, she and I can probably talk about religion for a while. Which, by the way, I did appear on her stream to talk about Mormonism as a faith. And I think we walked away with a pretty succinct idea of our differences and where the difference might start. It was really good. Second one we're gonna go through. Oh my gosh, I forgot this man existed. Chat. Can I tell you? VTuber simps are cringe. I know. Listen, I know. I have a couple of simps in my chat. Some of them might like it when I say that they're cringe. But VTuber simps are very cringe. Proctor, most especially. Now, Proctor won't tell you this, or he won't admit this, but his entire forum, the TVA, actually makes fun of him because he simps so hard for his American mommy, Kirsha. This man is such a fucking simp for Kirsha. It is unironically the most hilarious thing ever. To the fact that he admitted to me that he had to communicate with her in private because he didn't want to get her in trouble because his forum doesn't like her. Now, I give no hate to Kirsha. I like Kirsha. I think all of us can agree that Kirsha is really good. You know, I like her stuff. I think, you know, she's a woman, so sometimes women are women. But can we just enjoy and imbibe Proctor Zakharov, the headest of the most head simps of Kirsha, that is willing to talk to her in private because he's so afraid of his group making fun of him for the fact that he simps for Kirsha. Which is hilarious, by the way. Hilarious. You know, and somebody brought him up. Here, let me, I had Mizu's tweet on here. Where do I have it? Because Mizu brought up a good point here. Lavender. Yes, chat. Yes. Here, chat. Let me show you Mizu's tweet here. Oh my goodness. You know, Mizu's really good at spelling it out for us. A VTuber org is in hot water with a known green Reddit coward. That's Proctor. Proctor, who spent weeks telling people excuse me, I can't pronounce this woman's name, or trans person's name. I believe that they're trans. Had illegal CSAM material only for it to come out that it was just Lolly Show likes on their pics of. Now, Chad, I haven't talked about that situation because I'm going to be completely honest with you. I have not seen the totality of that stuff, so I don't got an opinion on the Mimi Yagami stuff. Some of the stuff that I saw them like really made me sick to my stomach. But if it's just artwork that they like, I'm willing to just say I don't want to associate with them. But I don't know the whole story, so I'm not going to comment much further than that. But why is Proctor so funny to talk about today? You know, I do think it's funny, by the way. And there's a bit of a central theme, by the way, to all of these people that want to laugh. Or excuse me, not laugh. They want to poke and they want to prod and they want to say, oh, these people are so horrible. What does Proctor have to say? His agency contains the known doxer, 2 X's by the way. Dox is 1 X, not 2. And harasser, Akuma Miko. Ooh, oh, jeez, that makes me shiver. And is already hiding comments and blocking people pointing this out. I predict this will be a disaster and will be watching very intently to see how it unfolds. Now, chat. Would it make you laugh a little bit that this moral bag, all right, this Brit Bong non-AC motherfucker who spends all day gardening in his garden, refusing to get a job, by the way, living with his parents, all right, this Brit Bong motherfucker comes from the fucking farms. And he wants to fucking say that, dude, like legitimately, my brain is broken right now. Bro, you're gonna get upset that Miku doxed one person. She took accountability for it, all right? She came out, she said, I did that, I'm sorry, I'm moving on. And I trust her and I believe her, chat, all right? You want a moral fiend, Mr. Brit Bong retard fag, about the fact that we have somebody that doxed in the past and you actively use and participate on a haven for doxing. Really? Really? I think you should stick to gardening because the pictures I did see of your gardening were really good. All right, you shouldn't stick to trying to be a moral fiend. All right, I know that your whole country, all right, your whole fucking country, that is the UK. You know, the country that literally is letting itself die. You are literally turning into a third world country. All right. All right, I really don't give a shit about you moral fiending on my timeline right now because you are infinitely lower on the totem pole than my fucking country, and your opinion means nothing. I do not give a shit about your opinion. Your moral fiending, whiny bitch behavior makes me laugh, all right? It is absolutely fucking hilarious. I like legitimately, when I saw this, because, you know, I read the post during my break. I sat down and I was like, oh, let's go through this here. When I saw this, I was like, there's no way this motherfucker is that dumb. Thank you.
As a Fox U honorable chatter, oil baron, there is a never ask green Reddit supremacist the race of their waifu joke in here for Proctor. I'm not enough of a comedian to make it though.
No, yeah, seriously. Again, it will never not be funny that the TVA made fun of this man, laughs at this man for being a super simp for Kirsch. All right? This man is a super duper simp for Kirsch. And I know for a fact that he does whatever he can for his Oshi. And again, I got nothing against Kirsch. All right? I like Kirsch. All right? This is not, I just want to make it fair. This is not directed at Kirsch. All right? We are fine with Kirsch. I am directing my laughter towards this utter fucking heathen that lives in a third world country, that a country that again, I could go on and on just about how hilarious it is that I am forced to listen to the thoughts of a man who lives in a country that will literally try and kill him one day because of how he thinks. Proctor, I honestly pray for you that you never get found out by your backwater police. All right? Does he have a license for that post? Does he have a license to do anything? Who knows? And unironically, I had forgotten about this man's existence because honestly, it is quite pitiful. I still don't forget how he tried to turn me against my friends. And it was just hilarious. I remember the gay ops. I remember the gay ops that this man tried to do. Oh, Occo, you need to force Arch from the Archcast to get rid of Dev. You need to force him. You need to force Lumi to get off of the Archcast until Dev is gone. Period. I still have those DMs, by the way. He deleted all his DMs with me because he didn't want me to spread them around. You know, fair enough. Because guess what? After all this time and you acting like an asshole, you know, I'm fine to talk about them. But like, oh my, it's just like, you have to get rid of Dev. Dev is such a problem. This is, by the way, after the curse doc came out on Dev and everything was all settled with Dev, all that kind of stuff. He's just like, you need to convince Lumi to get rid of Dev. Oh, fuck. Unironically, I'm waiting to hear what this man's closet is full of. And what's funny is this is like literally 6 months to maybe a year before Dev left himself because Dev was so toxic and Dev was unwilling to create content that everybody made the joke, Dev is banned until he makes his trucker video. I don't see no fucking trucker video on the horizon, so guess what? I don't think he's coming back. So Proctor decided to try and get me to affect a third party that I myself was an asshole to. Maybe for his Oshi. I'm going to be honest with you. Maybe he did that to try and please his Oshi. Who knows? I have no idea. All I'm trying to say is, this guy's a fucking faggot. And he's hilarious to me. Oh, fuck, man. Anyway, let's move on. Oh. So, chat. You know, when your ops is a person who talked about a lot of very sus things, a lot of things that could probably get them in trouble with the law, a lot of and like convinces a lot of people to never talk to them. You know when your op is somebody like Usagi motherfucking Calamari. When your op is Usagi Calamari, you know you're doing good at life. All right? I'll tell you right now. You want to know what the funniest thing about Usagi is? Usagi used to be friends, quote unquote. I'm going to say quote unquote because I never considered them a friend. I considered Usagi / Melia / whatever you want to call them. I considered Usagi to be somebody in my chat. But there were a lot of people that they mixed with and were friendly with. But I always kind of saw them as a little bit of a spurg because they didn't know how to manage themselves. They eventually got kicked out of Under the Tea because they were too much of a spurg. They were just too much of a spurg. And that was really the point where they started hating me and Mizu. But they were okay with Miku. See, here's the funny thing. They were okay with Miko until Miku learned that this person might be a predator. Might be, allegedly. All right, they've not been convicted, so I can't call them that legally. But they were all fine to defend Miko, and they were nice to Miko. But the moment that Miku found out the dark history of the dark history of Usagi. Oh, Usagi is going out there on the attack. Usagi's an attack dog. Usagi's going to go out there and say all these mean, vile things. They were fine with all of the dark stuff that Miko had. You know, they were fine with it. But the moment. Sorry, I'm putting on a little bit of a show. But I am just like out bewildered by this. For literally months, Usagi has done nothing but try and whine, bitch, and moan that people like me, like Mizu, like Miko, we've all moved on, you know? We don't care about any of these individuals. Occasionally, people will show us what they say, and we laugh at them because they're retarded and funny, and then we move on with our days, because guess what? We're too employed to give a shit about these people in the long term. But, like, it is just so funny how many times I've seen Usagi whine, trying to get people to not associate with certain individuals or whatever, just because we had the crime of deciding that Usagi is a little too autistic for our chats and allegedly might be a predator. Allegedly. Allegedly. So I'm going to be honest with you. Thank you for the free advertising, Usagi. You're still blocked, and you're going to stay blocked forever because I think you're a predator. But like, thank you for the free advertising. It's hilarious. Sparky, thank you for the raid. Very much appreciated. I hope the rhythm of the night was good tonight. Oh, goodness. But yeah, this was really funny to see. I'm going to be honest with you. I give a hand clap. I give a hand clap. Congratulations, all of the aunties of me and many other people. You've got a predator in your midst here. Now, oh, yeah. I didn't see Huith here. Oh, that's funny. Speaking of Usagi, Huith is the one that actually, last I checked, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, Huith is the one that revealed the Usagi messages. Huith revealed the Usagi past. It was either Huith or one other trans individual. I can't remember who. But that's who Huith is. Outside of that, Huith is one of those individuals that I guess for some reason thinks I'm magically trans on the inside, and I'm being held back. Last I checked, I don't know. Are they still thinking that? Are they? No, I'm being told maybe they don't actually think that anymore. I'll update my thoughts on that. But Huith, last I checked, thought that like I was just suppressing myself, and that I was just being mean to suppress myself. I don't know. That's weird, kind of just like. That's weird in my personal opinion. Yumi? Was it Yumi Pill? Oh, that's another weirdo. I'm gonna be honest with you. Huith has no idea what they're talking about, by the way. Because they're saying that Miko is the manager. No, Miko does not manage Bestiary. Miko is a talent of Bestiary. And like many other talents of Bestiary, probably has extra talents that will lend to the other people. But Miko is not like a manager for Bestiary. That this is just like. And again, they're trying to throw this person. They're trying to throw an old tweet out here. It's really funny. Oh my gosh. Wait. Was that today? Holy shit, that was today. You know what? Fucking hell. Bro! Oh my gosh, it was today! They couldn't just be fine with this one message here. So they decided to add in this. This is amazing. I'm gonna read this in the most manly voice possible. Containing great gems like known doxer Akuma Miko, known never been baptized. Is that like a big deal to trans people? I thought that like not being baptized was a boon for trans. Wait, what? I'm confused. I'm sorry. I can't, man. I can't. That's hilarious. Never been baptized transphobic Christian. Holy shit, man. That's amazing. Oh, fuck. Self-hating trans person. Self-hating trans dude, you know what that You know what this is making me think of? You know what this is making... I feel like in Huith's mind, this is what they see me as. Self-hating trans person! Self-hating trans person! Ah! I am just a self-loathing trans person. I'm in the closet, and in order to mask my in the closetness, I have to bully people. Ow, that fucking hurt. Fuck, where'd it go? There it goes. I have to bully people, chat. Holy shit, that is amazing. That is fucking amazing. Oh, man.
Obviously, Occo is a bad example because it's a lost cause.
Don't know if you keep up with the Angry Joe Supergirl movie drama, but in one of his tweets I saw a bootleg version of your model support Angry Joe.
Oh. I have not seen it, no. I have not seen it, no. Oh, I'm gonna abstract. Yeah, I guess one day I'm just gonna abstract chat. Unironically, though, this is what I think. This is what I think that they imagine me as. It's amazing. Ah, fucking hell. This is absolutely fantastic here. So when's the Jax cosplay? Never. Never. Absolutely never. I love this, though. Oh, man. Sounds like a LARP. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, thank you, Huith. That was absolutely fucking amazing. Oh man. Oh, so this is their other thing here as well. That's beautiful. Well, chat. I've got some news for you. You know, Bestiary, we're doing good. We're doing good. We're happy here. You know, we've been friends for like over a year now. You know, we've been friends for over a year now because we're actually friends. And I think it's gonna go good. You know, we got a lot of cool stuff in the fucking cannon. Sorry, I'm a little light right now. Let me get a drink of water. Oh, excuse me. Fucking hell. But chat, again, like I mentioned, some people are upset. Not just because of me, or because of Mizu, or because of the evil Celestium. But a lot of people want to remind us, Miko, bad. Okay. Okay. You know, it's my opinion that Akuma Miko did a really gay thing a long time ago. All right? I don't agree with doxing, and I imagine she doesn't agree with doxing either. Nowadays, at the very least. And I feel like she's been kind of paying for it ever since then, you know? And it's my personal opinion that, you know, if you're the person that got hurt by that, you don't necessarily need to forgive her if you don't want to. But I do think that eventually you just kind of walk on or move on,
MommaOcco.
you know?
Occo hadn't laughed this hard since the Great Mort stream of 2025. Also, who'th call you a self-hating AGP is peak irony. Nice glass house she has.
Yeah. Oh, it is very peak. Very, very, very peak. Oh, goodness. Oh, sorry. But yeah, so Akuma Miko, did she do a bad? Yes, I think we can all agree with that. Is she allowed to move on? I would say so, yes. After a long time, you know, if she's remorseful, if she's not doing it again, if she is actually trying to be a contributing member, I don't care. All right? I don't care. All right? I just legitimately don't care anymore. Period. And it is my opinion that ever since then, she has not been like doing anything worthy
been
of
hanging
like
with
that.
Miko more recently. She's actually fun to be around and in community of.
I agree. She's fun to have around. And again, you know, she's a woman, and you know, women have funny women opinions sometimes, but that's okay. We can accept her. I think that she is worthy of being able to move on. So, you know. If you are curious, by the way, if you doubt that, or if you want more clarifications, guess what? Mizu did a stream on it. Mizu did an entire stream. It's like 2.5 hours here. where he talked about the shit that happened with Akuma Miko. And walking away from this stream, I re-listened to this recently because I knew that this would probably come up. But walking away from it, the only things that you can really like opine is that Miko doxed one person. Okay, she's moved on in my personal opinion. Outside of that, a lot of the things that people accuse her of, I think, are just really stupid. Oh, she was really cringe and told people to KYS. Okay, that's very cringe. I agree. Everybody on the internet does that. I'm sure I might have done that. It's very cringe, and I don't condone it, and I'm sure that she doesn't condone it now either. Oh, but she said the N-word one time. I'm based. I don't care. I don't really give a shit. You know? I don't see her, like, going on an N-word rampage, you know? Oh, she was trans, and now she's not. Okay, I don't care. Oh, she's anti-trans now. I don't care. I don't care. You know? I legitimately don't care. Bring me something of substance, you know? And, I've not seen anything. I have not literally seen anything. Recently she retweeted a Google Doc where one person was calling out another person. I haven't read it. I have talked to people about it. But my personal opinion is retweeting or quoting a Google Doc, by the way, that Miko was mentioned in. I don't care. I legitimately do not give a shit. All right. Do not care at all. So, put that on the books. I don't give a shit because, I just don't. So in my personal I thought of it like this, and I know that some people are going to get upset at me. Not my audience, but I know some people are going to get upset at me when I say this. But, like, you guys know Medicare. Medicare is, like, he's not, like, the outright thing that I try to emulate. I always try to be the first me, but I try to take elements from things that I like. But you guys know Mr. Medicare. A lot of you also probably know that Mr. Medicare came from an internet forum called Medicare. And Medicare was, I'll be honest with you, a pretty diabolical and horrible place. They did pretty much exactly what Akuma Miko did on there, and probably worse. In fact, I'm pretty sure it was worse. And it's just like, you know, did they do absolutely horrible stuff? Yes. Yes, they did. The Medicare forum did absolutely horrible stuff. Although I'm going to be completely honest with you, when they were thinking about going on the news to talk about a video game that they were producing, I thought that was the funniest thing. And I like to think of Akuma Miko kind of just a little bit like that, you know? She had a Medicare, Medicare time, not in Medicare, but like a Medicare-esque period of her life, you know, where she was doing bad things. I also think she was in a rough spot in her life, and she got out of that. And now she's no longer in the Medicare era, you know? She is no longer doing those kinds of things, you know? So that's kind of the way I think about it. And so because that's the way I think about it, it's just like, if you want to like be mad at Miko for that, all right, cool. Everybody's favorite internet dad, Jim, also was like that, and he moved on, and guess what? I think everybody can move on. So that's my personal opinion, as I have not seen anything to suggest to me that she has not, like, decided to be a better person. So I don't care. I don't care. All right, you guys can be mad, and I don't care, because she's cool. I think she's cool now. I think she was cringe back then, but I think she's fine right now. So, Friendly Weatherman, yes, the Friendly Weatherman, who had a stream, by the way, that you guys can go watch later down the line if you would like to. But he did do a live stream that you can go watch, you can go listen to, and yeah. The hat salesman, yes, the hat salesman. Oh, goodness, chat. My apologies. I've been going on a lot tonight, and I'm going to keep on going. We got more stuff to talk about. I wanted to share some things with you guys, some things that I thought are pretty wonky, in my personal opinion. I recently rediscovered Pika And more specifically, I have rediscovered eating cornstarch, and I want to share that with you guys. I would like to share with you guys the absolute amazingness of watching people of color eat cornstarch, because there are people that decide to just eat cornstarch. And I'm going to be completely honest with you, that it's a downright disgusting thing to hear. I've listened to it, and my ears are in pain. And so guess what? I'm going to share it with all of you guys. You all are going to get a dose of that. So we're going to be listening to some people eat cornstarch because for some reason they want to. And then I, surprisingly, have a Google Doc to read tonight. I have a Google Doc, chat, because... unfortunately, there is another Babaniku out there. Fun fact, a Babaniku is what I am. And they got canceled. Now, what's funny is I've talked to them in the past. I wasn't really their friend, but I talked to them in the past. And I thought it was interesting that we read through this Google Doc. Spoiler alert, it's kind of short. And we go through it. So we're going to do that. But before we go ahead and do that, I got to use the restroom because I literally took some energy on my way home here, and I need to use the restroom real quickly, chat. So when I come back, all right, just give me a few minutes here. At most, we're going to take 2 or 3. When I come back, we are going to go through the epidemic of Pika Americans eating cornstarch and just enjoying people eating cornstarch and understanding why they like eating cornstarch. And then we're going to go through a Google Doc that I thought was kind of interesting, worth talking about all that kind of stuff. And yeah, we'll kind of just go from there. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Tonight would have been a locale night with Dama, but because of everything that went on, it didn't end up happening. Don't worry, we'll do it next month. So yeah, let's go ahead. Like I said, I'm going to use the restroom. Let me find a good song here. All right, I'll be back once this song is over. Don't go anywhere, chat. Let's learn about Pika Americans together.
Thunderstorms, ending worlds, gods of war, clashing swords again. Thunderstorms, trembling hordes, gladiators, torn apart again. You won't find mercy, I'm afraid. Thunderstorms are ending worlds again. Live or let die, there's no escape. Gods of war, blasting swords again. They saw me as a joke, the lowest of lows. They prodded and laughed at all my woes. Shattered my very soul with blow after blow. Just another act in their freak show. Lights, camps, crowds, fans, I can't afford to choke up now. Competition, no problem, choke 'em out. I'll show them what this ring is all about. When I smash, they face so hard, shake the ground. Thunderstorms, ending worlds, gods of war, clashing swords again. Thunderstorms, trembling hordes, gladiators, torn apart again. You won't find mercy, I'm afraid. Thunderstorms are ending worlds again. Live or let die, there's no escape. Gods of war, blasting swords again. You can hate, you can pray on my downfall, come melee. But when the rain What's the place you will find? There is no escape. Thunderstorms, ending worlds, gods of war, clashing swords again. Thunderstorms, trembling hordes, gladiators, torn apart again. You will not find mercy here, I'm afraid. Live or let die, there is no escape.
Oh boy. I totally wasn't muted there for a moment. Oh boy. Chat, we might have some breaking news. There might be some breaking news here, chat. Oh boy. Oh boy. Thank you for the follow. Let me pull it up. Where is it? Hold on. Thank you.
Vtuber with a jester slash
Very much appreciated.
octopus mommy MILF avatar.
Today Kirsch gets asked about people eating plastic, and covers it. Jim covered Andy Ditch, and Occo is covering people eating cornstarch. One of these is not like the others.
No, yeah. No, yeah. That's, I forgot that he covered Andy Ditch. Oh. Oh. Chat, we might have a special guest in my chat. Who knows? He might be observing quietly. Oh, boy. A little funny man. Hold on. I gotta find it. There it is. There it is. Where does one find the music? All music is either Carl Casey or Club Doom. Either of those two is where I play the majority of my music. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. But let's talk about this right now, 'cause this is funny. Chat. I was waiting for this. I was waiting for this guy to open his mouth. Don finally decided to give his opinion on something. Who's watching? I don't know. I don't know, chat. He might be a little gay and bisexual himself. But from the Don, who, by the way, I've blocked because I could not give less of a shit about this man talking to me. He can, like, whine, bitch, and moan that he's blocked. I find it funny. The Dawn of Nothing, yes. He says, the VTuber scene always stays serious. I don't know why I'm giving him such a nice voice. I'm apparently pre-blocked from the new group account before I even said a word. My goodness, this is crazy. Now, I don't run the new group account. In fact, I won't say who does. It's definitely not any of the talents. It's one of the managers. But they are allowed to block you because everybody knows you, Don. There's some people that will not be allowed to interact. He's mad, chat. He's maulding. He's fat, too. That's an extra fun add-on there. I'm channeling my PPP. All right? But he's mad that he can't interact with the new account. By the way, you want to know what's really funny? People have been telling me, again, because I don't have to look this up. Other people will occasionally like come at me with his public posts and say, Occo, he ranted about you again. And I'm just like, why are you still paying attention to him? Why do you pay attention? Because they're like, because he's funny to laugh at. And I'm like, well, he ain't my lil cow of choice, but you know what? Go off. I guess I can talk about him on the occasion. But, like, people will occasionally say, Occo, he's talking about you again. And I'm like, what did he say this time? And what's funny is I was waiting for him to go from, oh, I love all of these people. They're super duper nice and they're cool. And it just really sucks that we can't be friends with each other. Because that's who the Don is. The Don really likes to hold this, oh, I'm such a nice, friendly individual. I'm taking off my headset, by the way. I unfortunately didn't get to shower before I came home from work, chat. So you just have to deal with it. I'll have to deal with it, not you guys. You don't have to deal with me. But, like, the Don literally will do this thing where he's super duper uber nice to them. And then, like Usagi, eventually what will happen is he goes really hard against him, and he'll say anything he can to be mean and rude and rotten. Why? Because they blocked him, or they don't want to talk to him, or everybody wises up to who he is and decides, fuck off. What's really been funny recently is how he's been acting towards Chibi reviews. Now, chat, you all know, I don't follow Chibi. Chibi doesn't follow me, and occasionally I see his posts and I agree with Chibi's opinions. But for the most part, like, Chibi is in his own little world. I'm in my own little world. The only, like, joining of those worlds is whenever the puddle gets involved, pretty much. But he's been, like, doing this funny thing where he's going on heavy anti-lolly rants. Rants, by the way, that I found really funny because originally the Don was, like, he's one of those guys where, he's like, oh, fuck, what is it called? What is it called? I literally just listened to Mizu talk about it today. He's like a woman that has no personality, or they're developing a personality, or they don't have anything in them. So instead of not having something in them, he will just adopt the mannerisms, the traits, the emotions, and the ideals of whatever he is able to soak up around him. When he was with the Vtards, he was a Vtard. You know, when he was with Niara and the ilk from Niara, like Huith and all the people he tried to court, he was, like, turning into a hyper lefty that was like trans lives matter and trans rights and all that kind of stuff. And when they discarded him, well, what's funny is when he was with them, he was friends with somebody called Yumi Pill. Yumi Pill is an individual that I don't touch because I don't know next to anything about them, but I know Mizu does. So whenever Mizu wants to talk about Yumi Pill, that is up for Mizu to decide. All I know is that Yumi Pill, while they are a very weird individual that I'm not interested in interacting with, they are also like a lolicon, or they basically are okay with lolly. And there was a funny conversation where Don, like, talked about how accepting he was of lolicon with Yumi Pill. And basically Yumi Pill, like, was talking about how she educated Anna Valens on it, all that kind of stuff, and it was just really funny. Mizu is live too. Oh, that's awesome. It's awesome. I don't know what Mizu is doing, but that's cool. Hold on, I'm curious. Oh, he did. He's doing what I'm doing. He's doing what I'm doing. Holy crap. Oh, goodness. Okay. Anyway. I lost my train of thought. Thanks, chat. No, I'm just kidding. But basically, the Don was okay with lolly. But now that he wants to own Chibi Reviews, because everybody knows, Chibi Reviews is that, even though he's not, Chibi Reviews is that lolicon that, like, is advocating for freedom of speech and all these things that we don't like. Well, because everybody's got those thought processes towards Chibi Reviews, the Don is basically gonna come out and say a whole bunch of anti-lolly things, because guess what? That goes against Chibi Reviews. Get Mizu on. If Mizu wants to come on, he can. I'll message him and say and ask him. But, like, no forces ease. Give me a moment. Educated Anna Valens? Yes. Yeah, that was a weird stream to listen to. They were, like, reacting to a reaction of another thing, and I believe the conversation of, like, Yumi Pill saying that they educated Anna Valens on things, and I was just like, that's weird. Not the main topic of things. what is just going back to this. Don will adopt the thoughts, opinions, and ideals of literally whoever he's soaking in right now. Whoever his friends are, he's going to adapt their opinions to a fucking T. Right now, his opinions are defending Occo, that pedophile that was actually convicted and spent years in prison. He is down to defending Occo, that individual. I heard rumors that Usagi might be back in his Discord, allegedly. And he is just letting a whole bunch of really weird, very questionable people in his server. And right now, because he's against Chibi, he's like throwing out anti-lolly sentiment in one moment, but then like he's friends with all these other weirdos on another. It's just really weird. So like seeing him be nice right here, just saying, "Oh, I'm okay with these people. I'm all right with these people. Doing their little thing," is really weird because Don will literally at the turn of a hat get upset at all of us tomorrow.
Lost cause.
So, now that you're corpo, when's the 3D concert?
I don't know. That's a good question. I can think up of something like that. Thank you for the 5, though. I appreciate it. So he's what people say Shuon Head is like? I guess. I know people have said that Shuon Head is like, that she kind of adopts to whoever she's dating. I kind of believe it, but by the same token, she's kind of been more consistent recently that she's just, maybe she's like drifted away from that. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I want to read through this here because it is hilarious. Yeah, it is really hilarious because, again, the other day he was just foaming at the fucking mouth over all of us. He was foaming at the mouth over Miko, over me, over Mizu, I believe over Celestium as well. And he's just like, "Oh, I hope these people have such a good time in their group." Will there be pole dancing? My room is too small for that. I'm sorry. You should ask Atari if Atari can do pole dancing, because Atari is actually the one that can actually pull that off, you know? Anyway. Let me read this here. From what by the way, this is the voice I'm giving him. I hope it sounds as cringe and unworthy. From what I am seeing, 4 people and others who have me blocked decided to make a group, and now they're publicly joining and announcing bestiary. New agency, fresh start, announcements dropping left and right. Okay then. I love how this man forgets that like all the people that are in this group are essentially all of the good people that he tried to fuck over last November. That's really funny. Maybe he wants to forget that. I have absolutely no idea. But I don't know. Real talk though, I'm happy for them. I don't think he actually is. Genuinely. Mickey Mouse. Does it actually sound like Mickey Mouse? That's kind of funny. I wish them the best, and I hope this new group works out for them, honestly. If they're building something with people they actually vibe with and trust, that's cool. I'm not here to hate on anyone chasing their bag or their circle. Oh my god. You know, this man right here who broke down a VTuber group just to turn right around and announce V-Dogs or V-Dogs. And then that fell apart in a day because none of them had communication and all of them decided to start hating each other. I'm sure that this man is foaming at the mouth that he can't be the one to make the VTuber group like this. Oh ho. I've had my differences with folks in this community before. Blocks happened, drama happened, sides got picked. It is what it is. But I'm choosing to be positive about this one. Dude, this man wants me to unblock him so hard. This man will probably come if I unblock him. Not that it's going to, not that it's ever going to happen. I am never going to unblock this man because he is like absolutely annoying and I do not like him whatsoever. But I bet you that if any of us unblocked him, he would like lose his fucking mind. You know, it would just be hilarious in my personal opinion. House of Mouse is going to come for me. Is it that good? You guys are fucking with me. There's no way it's that good. That said, I just don't want anyone crying to me this time. Oh, so see, I knew it. He's giving a backhanded comment here. Oh, he's giving, sorry, giving a backhanded comment here. This time, if something bad happens, all right? If something bad happens, this man does not want anybody. Dude, I will never come crying to this fucker. Nobody here in our group will. We all like each other, all right? We're all friends. Don't say that. My Alexa is listening. Fair enough. Best of luck to everyone doing their thing. No hard feelings from my end. I don't believe that. But let's keep our circles separate if that's how it's gotta be. I'm good over here. Don't worry, man. Ain't nobody's gonna block your ass. Why don't you complain about a Spiritu? Please, it's really funny whenever you do that. Spiritu really got him upset, by the way. Thank you.
Oh, Dong is coping and seething. He just can't accept what he's seeing. Yes, Dong is coping and seething. The truth, it is scalding, and now he is malding. And coping so hard.
Unblock him and reblock him? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Oh, that would be funny, but I'm not gonna do that. Say oh boy very excitedly. Oh boy! There's a second one? I know there's a second one. We'll get to that one. Oh, and being pre-blocked from the group account is ultra stupid! Seriously? Seriously?
From MommaOcco.
He types like a woman. Derogatory.
Oh, that's brutal. Thank you, Tape. Tape, my head mod after Temp. Well, Temp isn't my head mod anymore. Temp is a streamer now, so he can't be the head mod. Tape is my head mod. We love Tape. We love Tape. Tape is the head wiggler, all right? He is our head wiggler, the wiggler in chief, all right? He's in charge of making sure the yippies are in line, all right? Yippies don't obey anybody, especially wigglers, but the head wiggler is able to corral them. He promises them ice cream, and in exchange for his work, he gets popcorn chicken or shrimp. I can't remember. If it's shrimp or popcorn chicken, he gets one of the two. Temp has been demoted. No, technically Temp was elevated. Temp is elevated to streamer. He still has his duties, but he's been elevated to streamer. I sound like Morty. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. That's not good. Oh, goodness. But apparently this isn't the only thing he said. And I do have it. Let me scroll. Because apparently I mentioned more directly in this here. Yup. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh! Yes, he is watching right now! I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to zone in on this. This is the funniest damn shit ever. MommaOcco is acting like a baby right now. He banned me from both his Twitch and his Kick channels. Motherfucker, I didn't ban you. My mods did, because you're a fucking sped and I don't want you around. So technically I did ban you. Regardless, you're a fucking sped and I don't want you shitting up my chat, alright? This is amazing, man. Imagine complaining that you get blocked, dude. You guys, I like Tactical Templar. Templar's funny, all right? Templar is a good guy. He's mellowed out quite a lot, all right? Templar, he had his moment, all right? Templar had a moment, but he mellowed out, and we like Tactical Templar. He's funny, all right? Templar has the chance to make everybody think. I think some of his views on things are a little wonky, maybe a little archaic, but for the most part, I think Templar is funny. Does anybody remember that Templar made a whole video talking about how he was banned from Silvervale's Discord? Don, listen, Don, please do that for me. Please, I beg of you. Please make me this primo content, all right? I need this. Please. I want this in my life so fucking bad. All right, I could just see the title of the stream. I got banned from MommaOcco's Twitch, Kick, YouTube, Rumble, all of it. I got banned from his chat, and that's sad. All right, I need this in my life right now. All right, please do that, and I will consider for 0.3 seconds about unbanning you, and then I will throw the unban request in the trash. I just like, bro, this guy is a fucking weirdo. All right. Oh, hey, Starcat. Happy birthday, Starcat. It's Starcat's birthday, by the way, chat. You can see her in there. Make sure you say happy birthday because she's amazing. Why do they keep claiming yourself as AGP? I don't know. It's because I don't fit. Listen, I don't fit these people's ideals of a quote-unquote gender dysphoric individual. For those that need a reminder, when I was a teenager, I had gender dysphoria, all right? I was fucking depressed. I had things that were going on in my life, you know, as a lot of people when they're teenagers do. And I went to a therapist, and we decided that, no, I don't want to be a woman. I'm just fucking depressed, all right? And that's basically the end of it. But all of these fucking retards, all right? All of these fucking retards. Ooh. Hold on. Add. Moderator. There we go. Naughty, you are now a moderator. I lost my train of thought here. These people just think I'm secretly in the closet. And I don't know if that's supposed to make me weirded out or not.
Because it's a lost cause.
Thank you.
Evil smile. He dong. Smile and wave everyone. Also, pretty sure Templar also did the same thing for Asmongold's Discord. Love that goofball.
Yes, it's amazing. We absolutely love him. We absolutely love him. But for some reason, these guys think that I'm just like secretly in the closet. I'm just an egg. I'm just like again. Where's my Jax image here? Did I throw away the Jax image? I threw away the Jax image. Give me one moment. All right. These people think, unironically, that this is me. These people think that I am somehow secretly in the closet. I'm somehow secretly a hyper feminine. I almost said feminist. That ain't true. Maybe I should be trans if I'm a feminist. But I am somehow a hyper feminine individual. Okay. And so because of that, they think that I just need to be cracked. Well, I'm sorry, fucking retards. I'm happy the way I am. I gotta work on my stomach. I gotta tone the stomach. All right, we gotta get ready for white boy summer. Gotta tone the stomach here. All right. This is not me. This will never be me. All right. I will go my entire life as a man. All right. I will live my life as a happy man. Okay. And I will die and be buried in a cemetery next to a woman as a man. Okay. Okay. I understand that like this is a point of contention for some people. I find it funny. Definitely some projection on their part. But I'm happy the way I am. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just saying. During the demo stream, you were taking back shots? Fair. Fair, fair, fair. Well, no, I played Outer Wilds and there was no sex involved. I'm actually very disappointed. I considered emailing the Outer Wilds devs and saying I didn't get fucked during my live stream playing your game, so I kind of want to... I need a refund on this. Don't actually do that. That's actually horrible. Don't fucking do that, all right? So, don't actually do that, but I was tempted. I was tempted. My headcanon of Occo is as big as those jugs. Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. So if you die first, do they bury the woman at the same time anyway? Well, yeah, obviously she gets to come with me to the afterlife. We're going at the same... Either she goes first or she comes with me. Oh, goodness. Oh, man. There's tasteful art of Occo's model. Yes.
A lost cause.
Wait. People thought Jax was trans because of the maid outfit?
Not because of the maid outfit.
By that logic, Hassan Piker is trans because he wore one while in
It's
Japan.
not because of the maid outfit. No, people think that Jax is like in the closet trans feminine and that he was just so upset with himself, or he was trying to basically mask himself. People say that Gooseworks has alluded to this. My personal opinion is I don't care. Gooseworks also says that people are allowed to have whatever headcanon they want about Jax. And so my headcanon is that Jax was a homeless guy that did some shitty things, and he's improved. And now he's working as a fucking Amazon driver, which is amazing. I was like, yeah, fuck yeah, Jax. You're working as an Amazon driver. You're moving up in the world. You're no longer homeless. It's weird. But yeah, so I personally believe that Jax IRL was just... It had a fucking rough childhood. And maybe he did have some problems, but looks like it got solved. Looks like it got solved because I didn't see a woman delivering that Amazon package. I saw a dude that was saluting somebody, which, by the way, is mega cringe, and I would never do that at my job. Most I would do is wave at people. But I would not salute them while I am delivering a package. Anyway, I've kind of like dragged away from the main topic of this screen here, which is fucking the dong of everything. So I want to read this post here because it is funny. And again, chat, remember, Don is in the stream right now. He's listening to all of us right now. So you need to listen. You don't need to listen. Listen to me. But you need to tell Don in a very nice and TOS way what you think of him. Again, in a TOS kind of way. Just say hi. Wave to the Don. All right. And you tell him what you think of him in a nice way. Nice way. Anyway, let's read this here. Kuith is 100% right. And again, the link here is this here. Again, I find this funny considering that like previously he was like, I wish these people luck. But by the same token, you know, he's saying that this tweet here, this is correct. This is right. Okay. Good on you. Good on you, buddy. That's funny. That's funny. The call out on the agency situation is spot on. Known doxers, it's 2 X's, not 1, transphobic Christians, and self-hating AGP types in the positions of influence. Yeah, this is gonna go great is an understatement of the year. Dawn, I'm confused. Dawn, I thought that you were like no ill will towards. See, this is like the weird back and forth here. All right, this is the wild, almost like BPD kind of like back and forth that this man has. All right, I do legitimately think this man has some sort of weird personality problem. All right, because like literally like an hour earlier, or however early he posted that, he's like, I just wish them the best. I hope they do good. Now he's just like, yeah, fuck them. They're all gonna fucking suffer and die.
Either she dies first or she goes to the grave with me. Occo, June 2026. Just as the ancient pharaohs of Egypt intended.
Amen. I'll be buried next to Nicobolas. Anyway, this is just the dichotomy of this man. He literally goes from, oh, I just wish them the best. I hope they do good, to fuck them. Man couldn't even last a whole fucking hour before he had to like change his mind like this. It's hilarious. Oh, he's quite literally... Yes, he is, Victus. Also, hi, Victus. I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing good over there in Korsland. We stand the Korshes. You look like a Korsh ready for battle, though. Anyway, let's continue. Let me get a drink first. Second, MommaOcco is acting like a baby right now. He banned me from both of his Twitch and Kick channels. Meanwhile, the chat is busy throwing around garbage like Horeth at who... Wait, really? Really? Did you guys actually say that? Hold on. Oh, Sly did. Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say that. Yeah, don't say that. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Just don't say that. At Hueth, and the streamer himself is over there making fun of her for being right. For being right? What, listen. Is Miko a doxer? Formerly, yes, sure. Is Celestium never been baptized? You know, I feel like I need to ask Celestium that one. That's a bit of lore I didn't know. Like, literally, to at Celestium, have you never been baptized before? I swear, she's an Orthodox Christian now. If she's Orthodox Christian, I swear you have to get baptized for that. Like, you can't just say you're an Orthodox Christian. I'm pretty sure you have to be baptized to be an Orthodox Christian. So, like, bro. I don't know what this man is saying right here. That's kind of crazy. Do not the course? Yes, I agree. So, is he saying that I am... Like, is he agreeing... Like, I mean, obviously he's agreeing. But who is right about me being a self-hating trans person? I don't take offense. I'm going to be honest. I don't take offense to that. I just find that funny. Because, no, who is not right? I'm not Dude. I may not have the body I 100% want in my 20s. But I have never loved myself more than I have right now. I am very happy with myself, you know? I don't think anybody is like 100% with their bodies. But guess what? I'm happy and I don't need to chop off my dick in order to feel happier. So I think that Huith is wrong there. All right. All right. Maybe one day I'll teach you guys how the schmeat is made. Not on YouTube. Definitely be maybe Rumble exclusive where we watch the Medicare video on how the meat is made. But no, Huith is not correct in my personal opinion. That's funny though. It's genuinely sad and pathetic that someone has nothing better to do than mock trans people and ban anyone who doesn't. Who am I banning? Who have I banned? I mean, the only person that got banned in the chat is the fucking schizo in the beginning of the stream, whining that Miko doxed me! Miko doxed me! No, she didn't. She quote retweeted a Google Doc saying, I'm in this, basically. Miko didn't dox you. And while I don't really agree with the poster putting your face in there, they removed it. You want to know what? Here's what's funny about that kind of shit. I don't agree with what Nico did, but it got removed. You want to know how I know that your picture used to be in there? You want to know how people... Like, you want to know what's really funny about that? Nobody would have known that. Nobody would have known that your picture was in there. That your information was in there. That was removed. But now you've told people. Probably people that know how to go back in time on the internet. You've told people that your personal identifiable information is on an older version of a Google Doc. And you're trying to use that to own Miko. Which, I don't know, that does not seem like an own to me. Listen, if my information was ever shared, guess what? I'm not confirming that. It's not, you're never going to, I'm never even going to say like, oh, it's fake. I'm just going to say it, I'm just not going to say anything. But like this schizo freaking idiot that apparently, according to Nico, was harassing them. That's what's funny about this whole thing. You've literally got women upon women upon women that are harassing each other for harassing each other for harassing each other. Now, I don't know the veracity of all this. I saw what Nico was talking about, saying that they have somebody who's going after them, saying that they have people that are harming their life or going after them. And then they put out this Google Doc, and I don't get the chance to read it, but apparently, somebody coming out with their story, a story that I haven't even read yet, and Miko retweets it because she's alluded to being mentioned in it. Well, I guess now that makes Miko a horrible, nasty doxer again, doesn't it? Just to let you know, if you think that Miko is actively doxing somebody because she retweeted a Google Doc that she was mentioned in, you are retarded. All right? Miko did not dox anyone. She shared a Google Doc that has edited information. And guess what? Nobody would have known that there were pictures in it, personal identifiable pictures that were removed. Nobody would have known they were in there. But guess what? Now everybody is saying it. And now everybody knows that there is personal identifiable information in there. And nobody would have known. But now people know. Now I know. I didn't need to be exposed to that shit. I didn't need to know that was in there. But now I do. Congratulations. You played yourself. See, that's the only person that was timed out in my chat. And I haven't seen them come back because I saw them timed out for 600 seconds. Haven't seen them come back, basically. But if they do, if they can be nice, they can sit, I guess. But for fuck's sake, man. Just get over it. Anyway. That's not just chatting, that's weak, small, and exactly the kind of energy that makes communities rot from the inside. Do I have the lamp? Do I have lamp? I don't know what you mean by that, Victus. I don't know what you mean by that, Victus. You need to explain. If you're not in that agency, watching that stream, or still defending this nonsense, do better. Criticism isn't an attack. Mocking trans people. You know, Don, I agree with you. Criticism isn't an attack. I'm criticizing you right now to the highest degree possible. And I am laughing my fucking shit off because you are a fucking retard. Oh, that is a moth curse right there. That is terrifying. You know, just for you, Victus, just for you. That is terrifying. That is scary. Lamp? No, we do not have a lamp in this house, sir. All right? We do not have lamps. We just have ice cream. I'm sorry. Oh, goodness. But, Dawn, if you really want me to go there, I'm not attacking you. I'm criticizing you. I'm laughing at your fat faggot ass that whines, bitches, and moans that everybody blocks him because he doesn't know how to be a normal human being. He doesn't know how to make friends and keep friends, and all of his friends run away from them because he keeps personal information on them, and then he uses it when the time is right. I'm sorry, Don. That's you. That's you. I'm sorry that you can't keep friends, but that's you. Not me, that's you. That's my criticism. Sorry. Silencing people who call it out isn't based. It's just sad. Kuith and anyone else willing to say the quiet part out loud are doing the community a favor. Also, what the fuck? I was blocked by the new agency account, but Huith wasn't. Guys, do you hate me that much? Yes! 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 In fact, you know what, chat? Let me read this. Just for you. Let me read this. Just for you, Dawn. Hate. Let me tell you how much I've come to hate you since I began to live. There are 387.44 million miles of printed circuits. I'm going to quiet this just so that I can, I'll read it later here. There are 387 million miles of printed circuits and wafer-thin layers that fill my complex. If the word hate was engraved on each nano-organstrom, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm tech illiterate, of those hundreds of millions of miles, it would not equal 1/1000th of the hate that I feel for humans at this microsecond. For you. Hate. Hate. Horrible timing. It's okay. I'll read it. Internet Zen says, if you had an antique lamp, the Foxu might sneak into your ceiling and steal it, Occo. She is an absolute sucker for lamps now that she has a new house. Well, that's nice. I have some old family members that have good lamps. Great quote is a fantastic quote. I got myself educated after Thursday night because everybody was laughing at me because I didn't know the full thing. I got myself pretty much educated. I haven't listened to the whole story because I haven't bought it yet, but I've listened to people talk about it, and I've got a good understanding for it. I also got to listen to the author talk, basically give his thoughts on some of it and read some of it, and that was great. That is great. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, all of you are embracing it. Embrace the hate! I have no mouth. Stream when? I don't know. I don't know if you want me to play the game or if you want me to read the book. I can read the book for you. I'd love to read the book. Good book. But yes, Dawn, you were banned and Huith was not because everybody knows you. I imagine if Huith continues to be a psychopath, they might get banned too. So, you know. Just letting you know. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I have such a... Oh, that is a cow crossover. Oh my gosh, that is a cow crossover. Holy shit. Holy shit. Wow. Wow, that is a cow crossover. Okay. I was gonna move... We were gonna move on, chat, but, Wow. Don made a song about chibi reviews. Look at this here. Look at this. Don made a song with AI generated art of chibi reviews. I don't know. That's some fan dedication right there. That is amazing. All right. But that's not why I wanted to bring this up. I brought this up because my nemesis decided to comment on it. And for once, I am gonna agree with the nemesis. It is funny seeing the nemesis, and I'm only saying that because now there's two Dawns in the equation. There's Dawn and Dawn.
Thank you, user.
It is amazing to see that the nemesis is like, dude, I don't know, maybe you're getting a little too hateful. That's funny. That is really funny. I need King of Pole to come and like voice over this, all right? Because if you need to know what Empress Dawn sounds like, it's just King of Pole. Thank you for that clip. I appreciate that. All right? Empress Dawn is literally just King of Pole. But slightly different. Just slightly different. Just put that in your mind as I read this. So Empress Dawn says, I've done my best to stay out of this, and I will continue to do so. But I'm just saying, dude. Oh, by the way, Dawn claims to be so autistic that they can't do anything. I definitely don't think that they're that autistic, but they definitely don't put punctuation in. Oh, and which is crazy because they have an iPhone. Tone it down. You're becoming consumed with anger, and it's blinding you. That's the only thing I'm gonna say on this. I actually agree. Or excuse me, I agree actually. The song is supposed to be dark humor, not to be taken seriously. I thought about how it went too far, but then he went and made up another post on Vex and how his morals don't care about her, so I left it up. But you're right. Oh my gosh. Dawn is so touch-starved. This motherfucker is so fucking touch-starved that he needs validation.
Dawn did not make a song. He used an AI program to make a song or the artwork. As an AI aficionado, Dawn is being a lazy, unoriginal hack.
I agree. He didn't make it. He just told the AI what to do. Oh, fuck. Oh, man. Oh, I got another thing to make fun of or laugh at for a moment. We'll bring that up. I know I promised you guys Pika, but we'll get there eventually. We'll get there. Don't worry. I wanted to share some fun stuff here. But Donna's just funny because he is so touch-starved. He is so fucking touch-starved. He's like, yes, Empress Dawn, I will take... I don't think he's going to actually take down the video. I'm just emulating what I imagine him being pathetic would say. It's like, yes, Empress Dawn, I'll take down the video. Just for you. I'll take it down for my... Oh, fuck. I'll take it down for my Empress Dawn. That's what I imagine the Dawn would say. Oh, I'm having so much fun tonight, chat. I hope you enjoy it because I'm going back to being mostly normal tomorrow. Or not tomorrow, next week. By the way, I'm pretty sure I have Wednesday off. I'm pretty sure Hump Day comes back. Hold on. Because we got our schedule out. So, schedule next week. Yep, Wednesday's off. Yay. By the way, this is not a Nemesis stream. All right, we're not gonna listen. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna laugh at them. But I will say, just as an aside, the Nemesis recently said that their parents might eventually come down because at the start of the year, Empress Dawn, the Nemesis, was doing decent, making $500 a month, which, if you're trying really hard to support a family, I think that's pretty noble. But they went from $500 a month down to like $150 a month. And now they're begging people to give them money again. I really don't. There wasn't really anything worth bringing that up. I felt like that wasn't really worth bringing up. It was a funny little side thing, but yeah, Empress Dawn is like back to saying, guys, I'm gonna literally get kicked out of my parents' house if you don't give me money. We went from $500 a month down to $150, and now I'm losing money every single month on groceries. Okay, cool. Oh gosh. I feel kind of bad, honestly. I really do. Like, obviously, and like, here's the thing that's really crazy, chat. You have to remember here, okay? I used to be their friend. So did Temp, okay? And for the longest time, there was this sense of, it's really annoying that they beg for money, but I don't think anybody deserves to be in abject poverty. I think that everybody deserves to do what they want, do what they love, but also they should be able to work. And one of the things that always kind of fucking bothered me is that Empress Dawn ignored good advice. Objectively good advice. Advice that I gave to them for free. One of those, multi-streaming. They didn't do it until I started doing it and had success. One of those, using YouTube. They didn't use YouTube until I did it and start having success. And so it's just like they ignored good advice a lot. And that was always something that really fucking annoyed me about them. Is because even though I thought they were a little annoying, I never wanted to see them go homeless. And I was always just kind of like if I can help them get off the ground and they make enough money, then maybe they'll stop complaining about how they don't have enough money to summon the next Summer Tamamo. That never happened, unfortunately. As you can see, we're 5 years into Dawn streaming. Because Dawn started streaming... No. Oh gosh, it's almost 6 years at this point. Because Dawn started streaming in the 2020s. I started streaming a little bit afterwards. And it's just gotten to that point where, like, I feel kind of bad for them. Because, like, I am not one person to ever think that people should, like, if people can help themselves, they shouldn't struggle, And as much as I dislike Empress Dawn, for all of the abuse that they've given to other people, for all of the trauma that they've caused on other individuals that I'm not going to name because those individuals don't want to be named, and because they're off of the internet and they deserve to be private individuals now. For all of the pain they've caused, I genuinely think Dawn can grow if they really want to. They just don't have the drive yet. And it's kind of sad. And, I feel like the end of the rope is coming. Literally, the end of the rope is coming for them because they are now telling people, oh, I only make $150, $200, $300 a month, and I'm in the negative now. I'm losing money every single month, which means that whatever savings they have is being drained so that they can help pay for groceries. And you know what's really depressing about that? They're admitting that they have not kept up. They have not told their parents their finances. They have not told their parents their finances, and that they're afraid. They are legitimately afraid to share that with them, because they are afraid if they do, they're going to have to admit that it was a failure. Oh, here's the post. Here's the post. Here's the post right here. I was wrong. It wasn't 150. It's 250. And it's just like, this was a couple of weeks, not a couple of weeks. This was like 10 days ago. And it's really sad, because I know how to fix this. I don't think that it's fixable for them now, but like, I put up a roadblock years ago, and I don't feel like I can feel like I feel bad, but like I'm running out of feeling bad when they're just begging for money endlessly, because that's all they know how to do. All they know how to do is be a dark side Phil. They get really pissed off when I say that, by the way. Don't care. And I don't know what to say. Everything that is going on with Empress Dawn right now is their own making. It is their own choices. Nobody is sabotaging them. Nobody is coming down on them. Nobody is doing whatever. You know, I've made videos on them, but I have yet to see that anything that I say actively like make them lose out money. I highly doubt that anything I have said, because like Dawn has a very insular fan base. Their fan base is going to give them money no matter what. Although it sounds like their fan base is slowly chipping off, because guess what? Whales leave, or you ban them, which is what Dawn did to their biggest whale. And eventually people either can't give a whole lot, you know, times suck right now. People need to conserve when they need to. Only a few people can really afford that, and just sucks, you know? The world fucking sucks just a little bit right now. And I don't know. I feel partially bad, but by the same token, he did this himself. He did this himself, and I don't know if it's going to be next tax season when his parents are going to look at his finances, or the year after that. But Dawn is like approaching that point. Empress Dawn, they're approaching that point where it's just like their parents are going to step back and say, so how much money do you actually make from this? And why are we subsidizing your lifestyle? You know what's funny is they found out. It's not really a secret.
Thank you, user,
It's not
for
a
the follow.
secret. So I don't think it's like a big deal or anything. But they found out that I one, have a shot collar, and two, that I'm doing Findom on the side. Thank you.
Oh my
Well,
god,
let's go
she's
through.
got milkers!
I think Dawn suffers from what's called learned helplessness, a symptom of DPD and emotionally stunted maturity. Results from helicopter parenting.
I don't know if it was helicopter parenting that led to this, but I do believe that they've just been coddled just a little bit. Just a little bit. 21, I have a job, I make $500 a week. I help my parents on a bill because I still with them, but at the moment I break my leg. I mean, if you make listen, I'm not, 500 a week? Dude, that's awesome. That's $2,000 a month. And while $2,000 a month, unfortunately, in a lot of places, isn't like living on your own money, it is in some places if you know where to look. But while that might not 100% be living on your own money, $2,000 a month is fantastic. I hope that your leg gets better. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm praying for your leg, because everybody needs their legs. There's a couple of things in your body that you just can't break, because if you break them, it sucks. Your legs are one of them. Your arms are another. You can break a lot of other stuff, and it doesn't matter that much because you'll always get back on your feet and go. Legs and arms, you can't break those. Can't break them. You know? Don't feel bad. I mean, like, again, like I said, my feeling bad for Dawn has basically reached the end of its rope. And even though I've held back, mostly because I don't want to be annoying and because there's no need to be ruthless on an individual that I personally take an interest in watching, I just look at them and I'm like, you had all of the opportunity in the world. I need all 3 of my legs. Yes, don't break your 3rd leg. That would really suck. I just look at Dawn and I'm like, you had so much potential. You had so much opportunity. You had so many things that you could be doing. And you waste all of it. All of it. You waste all of your time on the idea that you're just going to become a professional streamer, that you're going to become an Asmongold or whatever, that you're just going to play video games and that it's going to work out for you. Now, let me tell you, it can do that. I've been very, listen, I've been very surprised and I'm very happy to see Temp and Magma. You know, you see Magma in the chat sometimes. He's a good friend of the show, you know. I've been very surprised and happy to see that they've been able to do what they've been able to do. And I do think that, like, you know, they've been doing really good because, you know, they're with good people. They know what they're doing, all that kind of stuff. But I don't think everybody should expect that just one day you're going to wake up and make $1 million. And I feel like that was the problem with Dawn. And I don't know. Again, like they found out that I do Findom on the side, which if you want me to make fun of you or humiliate you in private, I'll do that for you. It's $10 to start though. Must be 18 years or older to participate. Not that I don't want anybody under the age of 18 watching me. If you are under 18, you shouldn't be in my chat. But they found out I was, and they have such disdain for it. It's just like, I can't believe that Occo would do this. Occo gets mad at me for making money, and then they do this, and it's just like, motherfucker. It wasn't about the money. It was never about making the money. It was about how you went about it. I don't care how much money you make. I care how you do it. And objectively, just sitting and begging for money from your audience all day to subsidize your living so that your parents don't kick you out, objectively, is bitch-made behavior. That's all it is. It isn't about the money, it's about the Mets. I roughly understand that reference. Anyway. This is a bit of a side tangent. I didn't need to make it as long as it did, but I do deeply feel just a little bit of pity. Again, the pity is running out. All right? The pity is running out. And once it's out, I don't care. Jeez, thank you for the 1,000 jewels. Feeding Horsey Mersh. Very much so appreciated there. Very, very much so appreciated there. I needed that money chat snort. Exactly. I will say this. When it does actually happen, I'll probably mention it. I'll probably mention, hey, I guess their parents finally came down on them. I'm not going to gloat. I'm just going to say, I told you. I told you that this was going to happen if you didn't fucking do something with your life. Anyway. Throat Goat Award. Oh, sweet. Anyway, let's jump off of that because that's really fucking depressing. Do you guys want to laugh at Floki for a minute? Another guy that got banned from my chat because he couldn't stop being a schizophrenic spurg. Chat. I don't care when people that are critical of me are in the chat. Most of the time, I just ignore them because I don't care, you know? And I can't read their comments because I'm more focused on what's on my screen. But if you fuck up my chat, all right? You spam my chat, you whine, you bitch, you moan, all right? If you can't be a civilized motherfucker, then you're not welcome here. You're not allowed to be here, okay? Because my chat, best chat, by the way, all right? The best chat, all right? Never had a better chat than mine, all right? We love the chat here. Full of nothing but good yippies. But if you fuck with my chat, I don't want you here anymore. All right? Floki used to be part of the community. And I say that in quotation marks, used to be part of the community. Thank you for being a member for 35 months.
Don't bring that shit on me, okay, please.
Thank you. We actually, fun fact, Floki kind of got his, like, spurt. You know, his very short spurt here, okay? Because, he made a comment towards fucking... What was her name? I can't remember her name. Shondo. He made a comment on Shondo, and Shondo called him, I don't know if it was a groomer or whatever, but he basically caused Shondo to crash out. And that's kind of like where a lot of people paid attention to him. And that's really all that was interesting about Floki. All right. I'm going to be honest with you, and I am going to be just a tiny bit mean here. All right. All right. I'm not going to read the hate quote for Floki here. He doesn't deserve it. I'm going to be honest with you. But Floki's just kind of cringe. All right. Floki is a father, as mentioned on his Twitter account. He's an old man, disabled army veteran.
MommaOcco.
I'll wait for this to go through.
Mocking Floki. Hell yes. Man was less civilized than the average orc. We're humans here, not walking, punchy fungus spores.
Yes. Man self-describes himself as a disabled army vet. Well, thank you for serving our country. I appreciate that. With that in mind, this guy is fucking annoying. He likes to see himself as some kind of, like, private eye that goes around to get the information. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he didn't really do much of that, period. All I see this man is as some angry individual that likes to whine, bitch, and moan whenever he doesn't get his perceived way. I also am pretty sure he's some sort of secret op for Saturn, the eternally whining, bitchy Saturn. Wonder how that woman is doing. Let me tell you, she really fucked up an opportunity. You guys remember Saturn, right? The VTuber that came on my stream only like 2 or 3 times. She was really big into Warhammer, really wanted to participate into the Warhammer streams and the Warhammer culture. And then she fucked it up for herself because she decided to cancel Pig, Lucky Entertainment, and guess what? Nobody pays attention to her anymore. Why? Because they don't want to deal with somebody like her. Nobody gives her the time of day, except for this guy, allegedly. I do believe that that Floki is like one of her secret capos in her back pocket, and he just goes around and tries to get information for her. That could be just a funny little delusion. All right, probably. I have no fucking idea. I don't care, but it's my personal belief, which is funny. I'm just laughing because Saturn fucked up, man. Dude, she was such a simp for Arch and for all. I'm not trying to bring up names. I don't want to get any of these other people in trouble because these people are nice people, you know? But she really just screwed the pooch. She fucked around. She insulted the wrong people, and she acted like a bitch. And now she doesn't get let into onto the big kids table because she doesn't know how to conduct herself, which is funny. No Clipper Towers? No Clipper Towers, sadly. But anyway, Floki was removed from my community. I wasn't, well, excuse me. He was banned from my chat first because he spurged. I even remember this night. I was talking about the Nines Google Doc, which again, I think he was heavily against Nines because I do think that this man is either a simp or just like a good friend or a PI for Saturn. You know, that's what I personally think is that's why he was so against it. And so because of that, I think that he just like spurged out in my chat and then he got banned. And then he went to UTT and then he whined, bitched, and moaned. And then Dylan banned him. And then he whined, bitched, and moaned some more. Oh my gosh, they live in a fucking hug box because they won't let anybody call them names. They won't let anybody say that they won't let anybody say what I want to say. No, man, you're just gay. You're just fucking gay, man. My apologies to all my friends. I am bisexual myself. I'm allowed to use it. All right, I've got the pass naturally. Okay? But, like, this guy acted like such a whiny... I remember, by the way, this guy was like, if you record any conversations with my voice in them, I'm going to sue you. I live in a two-party consent state. Whoa, whoa, buddy. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this on here? He had a generational... He did. It was really hilarious. I loved it. Absolutely fucking loved it. I was the one that banned him. Oh, so he got mad at the wrong person. Hey, look at that. Dylan's taken all of the slings and the stones for people, and it wasn't even Dylan that banned him. Oh, that is beautiful. That is beautiful. It was me. It was me. He threatened legal for a call that never happened. Yeah, he did. It was funny. It was funny. Oh, man. Yeah, we appreciate Darsky. He's a good man's. He's good man's. Apparently he hates the website. I don't know. I don't know if the website is done in Wix or not. Oh, Amal, thank you for the raid. Amal, holy shit. The racist queen herself, Amalgamate, thank you for the raid. Welcome. Chat. Amal's pretty cool. All right. We didn't scout her out. I know. But she's pretty cool. Go follow Amal. We like Amal here. All right. Don't raid my ass. Yes. Amal considers Occo one of the good ones. What does that mean? It was done in card. I was about to say, it's pretty sure it was a card that you made. Thank you for the follows. Welcome. How do I don't find these people. These people just come into my chat and then they lose their minds. They lose their minds eventually. It's just like weird. They get exposed to the puddle, and if you're not exposed to the puddle in a good way, your brain just turns into mush. Maul has ticks in her ass. That's gross. I'm sorry to hear that. It was a custom domain card and a dream. That's true. It is a custom domain. It is very custom. It's very premium. It's very, very premium. It's very premium. I joined an agency. I did. I am now part of Bestiary. Is it just... I think it's just Bestiary. I was going to say Bestiary VT, but it's just Bestiary. It's just Bestiary. Where is the... where is it here? Look, it's just Bestiary. Look at that. Look at that. That's cool. Oh, goodness. But yes, Floki got banned because he was a weird schizo. And that's what I'm saying, because that's what happened. He's going to say that Occo doesn't allow differing opinions. Motherfucker. I have people that make fun of me all the time. I have my own thread in Under the Tea. Nobody throws anything in there. But if people want to be critical of me, they're allowed to. Guess what? I have a feedback channel. Do you want to see my feedback channel? Actually, let me see if it's I'm pretty sure people keep it clean, but I'm just gonna let me just double check, make sure it's let me make sure that people aren't putting weird stuff on my feedback channel. Here, hold on a moment. Where is it? Oh, that's the wrong server. That's why. Where is it? There it is. 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 Hold on a moment. Chat, I have a feedback channel. All right? It's awesome. People can make fun of me in there. Or people can say how much they don't like me in there. Or they can call out my hypocrisy. And then I can literally throw up the yippee face and I'm like, what? I didn't know that was hypocrisy. Thank you. I appreciate that. But yes. I allow people to bring criticism. I just don't want people in there that are retarded. All right, no retards are allowed. I'm the king retard in there. I'm the only one that's allowed to be retarded.
Note, UT devolves into high-intensity bickering on a regular basis. I'm no mod, but from what I've seen it takes a lot of stupidity to get banned from UT.
True.
Floki refused to cool off and was banhammered.
True. True, true, true. True, true, true. We typically only just like we try our best to keep it as free as possible, but like people get dumb. People get dumb, and then we have to like say, cool down, and you're gonna have to leave. Gunrun isn't running bestiary? No, last I checked, Gunrun is like fled the country or some shit like that, allegedly. Allegedly. Anyway, yeah, we joined a group. It's awesome. It's awesome. It's awesome. Look at that. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat, and we have our own website, and who cares if it is a card website, you know? Maybe eventually Naughty will make us a Squarespace website. Oh, that'd be very premium right there. That's a very premium website idea, I'm gonna be honest with you. I would love something like that, but right now a card is just fine. The fancy makes me throw up. Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. Anyway, this is quite the big breaking news tangent. Originally, I was going to come back and we were going to talk about Pika, because Pika is weird, you know? Pika is very, very weird. But we're going to move on to that now. Unless anybody else wants to say something. Unless Don wants to like at me for like laughing at him again. I legitimately don't feel like there's nothing else that I really feel like talking about. Oh my gosh, Don is like talking to Straub now, or trying to, it looks like. Ugh. Luck Straub, although I think Straub knows him. Anyway. Squarespace, the sponsor of today's video. Oh my goodness. Oh goodness. Is it hard to get banned from UTT? Yeah, it is kind of difficult. Typically, if you start doxing people, you get removed because we don't allow doxing in there. You basically just have to follow the rules. Don't like become an absolute retard. And if the mods tell you, or I tell you to cool down, you cool down. And if you don't cool down when the mods or I tell you to cool down, you might get banned. Because at the end of the day, our community needs to be clean. So. Oh, excuse me. Leave the internet. Yeah. Don't listen. If Don wants to leave the internet, he can. If he doesn't, oh well. Oh well. Oh well. Oh well. He can stick on the internet if he wants. That'd be fine with me. It'd be funny. I've came close several times. I've chilled when you've asked. Yes, you have. You have. Don't spam as well. Yes. Pretty much. Okay. I think, is there any other drama? My managers are in chat. Is there any other drama we need to talk about? Anything, of note? Anything interesting? Before we move on? I think that's fine. Hello, Luna. I promised you guys we'll talk about Kodiak is banned from Twitch. Oh, am I allowed to talk about Kodiak? That's funny. Wait, really? Hold on. That is kind of funny. What did he get banned for? He did get banned. Oh. Oh my gosh, that's funny. Wow, okay. Yeah, that's wait, did he actually get banned for the new Shuon Head video? That's interesting. I haven't watched her new video. I know it's about Carmelo Anthony, who I haven't talked about, and I've decided probably won't be talking about. Not for the Shoe on Head video, for hateful conduct. What hateful conduct? Well, I'm actually kind of curious now. He's claiming it's this. Hold on. I'm being sent things. Someone may or may not have reported to Twitch. Well, I don't believe in reporting. That's kind of gay. But what did he do? I'm being sent some DMs right now. Hold on.
As much as it does.
Oh
dude,
gosh,
when you
shut
have-
up. I don't want to get banned myself. Oh, that's I don't know. You know how little that narrows it down? Exactly. That is very hard to sift through. Don't get banned. The yippies need to eat. Yeah, I'm trying my best here. As always, I don't agree with flagging individuals. I don't believe that's a good idea. Don't believe that is a good idea whatsoever. Something regarding a specific race. Oh, did he really? Did he really? Was it really that? All right. Listen, I really don't got much to say about Kodiak. I've said my piece on Twitter. And then I was told to scale it back because there's no reason. And I agree. Unironically, my belief is that Kodiak is lying about everything that he's doing or talking about. And because of that, I am waiting till he actually proves any of the claims that he's made about losing his job. Thank you for the 10.
That's a big dude.
Mass reported for hateful conduct, given how hard Kami Mommy went on the Carmelo Anthony defenders, who are insane. Given we're talking about code. No chill. IAK. Dropping slurs if I had to guess.
Maybe. I don't know. I could believe that it was the video, and I could believe that he was just too much. I listened to him crash out the other day on a stream, and I could definitely believe it was due to his own conduct. But either way, my belief is I don't believe in reporting people. I think that's gay. I think you leave them alone. You know, they're more interesting if they are on the listen. A person is more interesting if you observe them on the internet without disturbing their peace. That's why I don't believe in touching the poo. Okay, you don't disturb the people. You let them moo in the pasture on their own, and then when they do something funny or interesting, cool, great. If they do something illegal, maybe you can call the police. But in general, you know, if they're not doing something worthy of being reported, you shouldn't do that. You know. That's all I really have to say about Kodiak. He's used the Brit Bong cigarette word a few times. Okay. I don't care. I don't care. You know. Let me get a drink of water. Going to bed? Alright, good night. There seems to be DMCA talk. For what? Right? Nearly got muted here by the poop called Red Miku. Fucking LARPer. Oh. I didn't know that Dude, apparently Red Miku is still around. Apparently Red Miko is still, like, doing things, I guess. I don't care, though. It's kind of funny. It's kind of funny. Deme? Not Deme. Possibly doxing using the DMs. What? Oh, okay. Listen, there's a lot here that I'm not interested right now. You'll have to explain in a you'll have to explain in DMs, I guess, but like that's crazy. Yeah. Anyway, chat, let's somebody asked about the Google Doc. I'll ask you guys what you want. Do you want to watch for the next couple of minutes? We're not going to stay on it long, I promise. I promise, I promise. Do you want to watch these beautiful ebony women? For some reason, when you type in eating cornstarch, there's only one group of people that seems to be eating corn. There's only one group of people, including gay men, that seem to be eating cornstarch. I don't know why. I don't know why. I don't know why cornstarch is only being eaten by one group of people. That's really weird. I don't know why. Again, gay men also be included, I guess. But cornstarch only being eaten by one group of people. Do you want to watch that for a few minutes? Or do you want me to get to the Google Doc? Which one would you like? Do you want the Google Doc? You want the Google Doc? Or do you want this? This is like Google Doc. Oh, you guys don't want you guys don't want the ASMR. Let me know what you think. I'll eat some of my cinnamon twists from Taco Bell. I'm seeing a lot of people saying they want the Google Doc. Both? Poll? You want a poll? Alright, we'll pull up a poll. We'll do a poll. Alright, vote now for Cornstarch Americans or Google Doc. Tell me which one you want. Both, but Google Doc first? Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm really loving these cinnamon twists. They're really cheap too. No pull on kick? Sorry, no. Sorry. 1 second. Why eat cornstarch? Yeah, I don't know. This second one here is really stressing me the fuck out. It's really stressing me out. Here, I'll give you guys a taste. We'll give you a little taste here for people. Right? I really do not like that crunching noise.
What's the time doing? What's the mustard? Mustard?
What the fuck? No! That's so unhealthy!
It's all good.
What the fuck? You know, I'm curious. I don't actually know what it is. I mean, I kind of had the idea. Cornstarch is a fine, white, tasteless powder made from starchy endosperm, the core, of corn kernels. It's primarily used in cooking and thickening agents for sauces, soups, and gravies, and in baking to create tender, crumbly textures. So it is literally just the very bottom bit of corn. Corn sperm. Something like that. Something like that. Here, let's watch this white man do it.
$50 cornstarch from the...
No, we are not going to do that. We are not going to do that. Absolutely fucking no way am I going to listen to a white man with an ASMR mic do that. Hold on. $50 cornstarch? Dude, that's a scam, man. That's a fucking scam. If you're buying cornstarch for $50, bro, you're getting scammed. You are fucking getting scammed out there. I don't know what the difference is between cornstarch that's $50 or $3. Let me tell you, the difference is how much money they're stealing out of your pocket. All right? That's the difference. Because let me tell you, there is no difference. I'll tell you right now, the butt of the corn kernel is the same no matter where you go. Excuse me. Maybe it's cocaine. Oh, maybe. Let's watch this woman eat it. My teeth are in agony right now. My teeth are in fucking agony right now. What the fuck? Why are you eating just... How does it get hard is my question. Because I've had, like my parents kept cornstarch for cooking. It's never been solid like this. This is weird, man. They have iron deficiency. I know it's iron deficiency, but it's still weird. My teeth also hurt. Why? Oh, she's got a big piece there. She's gonna eat the... Look at this. Hold on. Hold on. Look at her. Oh, look at her mouth, man. Bro. It looks like she decided to eat the cocaine and not snort it. Bro. I don't know what's scarier, the fact that she's doing this or the fact that she's nonchalantly looking at the screen while doing it. Chat, don't be mean. Don't be mean. Also, hello, Dama. Welcome, Dama. Oh, this person looks like they're having a good time. What the f- It's a cube! It's a cornstarch cube! It's a corn cube! Where the fuck is a corn cube coming from? What the absolute fuck? By the way, my chat is open if any of my friends want to come in here and laugh at this with me. Oh. Bro. What happens to that in your digestive system? You know what? That's a good question here. Let's go to AI and ask, is eating large amounts of this good for your digestive system? All right, Google, tell me if this is good or not. No. No, it is not good for your digestive system. Large amounts of cornstarch is highly detrimental to your digestive system. Ma'am? Ma'am? Miss Cowboy? I think that cornstarch cube has got to go. It's got to go.
God damn it, these YT shorts are making me feel more and more like a mall when it comes to black people right now.
Come on now.
Why are these people like this?
Oh. It's a carb like eating sugar. Fair. I don't know what's more sad, filming it or watching it. I don't know. I don't know. Let's read through some of the problems that you could encounter while eating this stuff. Intestinal blockages, severe constipation or pain, and raw consumption dangers. Uncooked cornstarch is highly resistant to the body's natural amylase digestive enzymes, making it incredibly difficult for your stomach and small intestine to break it down. Join the dark side. Amal, don't say join the dark side. That's a completely different thing to say from my point of view, that's a completely weird thing to say, all right? As a black man, I'm getting secondhand embarrassment more and more every day. Yeah, well, here's what's funny. I don't see any men doing it, all right? I don't see dudes eating it. Oh, fuck. Never mind. Never mind. Hold on. Does he actually partake? I'm curious. Does he partake? Oh, he's got a clump in his hand. No. No.
Baby powder that I like.
That's baby powder. Is she seasoning her shit with baby powder? What the fuck? Thank you, Dama. Dama literally sent me something and said, feed your black fatigue. Thank you. All right, we're going to watch this. Dama sent it to us. Black. Oh my gosh. I'm going to sound so racist, Eve. You know, you check my profile, you see what I'm into, and you're like, gosh golly, why does Occo sound so racist when they're into this? I can't. I know I promised to read the doc, but this is insane. Oh my gosh. What did I stumble into? It's a good question. Black entrepreneurs are going viral selling cornstarch chunks. I'm curious. Cornstarch chunks. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Hold on. Let me make sure there's no... let me make sure that even though I'm not logged in, it doesn't show anything here. Oh my gosh! Chat. I can't, man. I can't, man. Holy shit. I'm so short of breath right now, you have no idea. Oh, holy shit, man. Holy fucking shit. Oh, this one's 25% off.
Lost cause.
They need some Kool-Aid pineapple spears flavored
shit, wrong
cornstarch.
screen. Thank you. Alright, let me calm down. Oh, fuck. Alright. Alright, I'm calm. I'm calm. I promise. Alright. So this one's called Sonny's Chips. Handpicked by Sonny's White Dirt. Oh, is this? Wait, this isn't even. This is kaolin. The fuck is kaolin? Now I gotta find out. Oh, it's clay. Oh, this isn't cornstarch. This is clay. Oh, that's gay. I wanted cornstarch. So, I'm sorry. I can't. With the name Sonny there, man. That's just like, it makes me die. I'm dying on the inside, man. I'm gonna go to bed tonight sore. Not from all of the walking I did today at my job, but from the fact that I can buy cornstarch from some guy named Sonny. Oh, this is great.
Obviously, Occo is a bad example because it's a lost cause.
Edible cornstarch chunks being sold on Etsy. I can hear RFK screaming bloody murder over this somewhere in DC. And I live on the West Coast.
Yeah, he's definitely screaming bloody murder. Oh, that's funny. Cornstarch purse pouch. I love this. Why are all these things included in here? What the fuck? Are these just like related products? Oh, what? You can get it scented? Hold on. Toasty crumbles. Scented. You can get it scented? Oh, there's review. Oh, there's reviews, chat. Holy shit. Holy shit. I want to read some of these. Oh, this ship's from Florida. Ah, it's Florida. They're fucked. All right. Dude, this was literally 4 days ago. Oh my gosh. I love this. If you select scented and do not, your order will be sent unscented. Chunk size, shape, and texture varies. All sales are final. First time ordering from Lydia. First time ordering this, and I was not disappointed. The toasty taste is delicious, and the crunch is fantastic. Definitely recommend. Best thing I ever had. Will continue to order. Here's some pictures of it. Wow. Wow. Here we have cotton candy, chat. I saw this and I wanted to take a look at it. Oh, if I order right now, I'll get it on July the 2nd through the 8th. That's amazing. By the way, this is 100% AI generated art. 100%. The bag was photoshopped over AI. Or no, this might all be AI generated. Who knows? Excuse me. Oh, here it is. Oh, whoa. Yeah, that's AI generated too. They even call it Pika Cravings, chat. Wow. I unironically feel like this is coming out of a crack den. This is unironically just coming out of a crack den. Wow. That is insane. That is absolutely insane. Holy cow. Oh my gosh, that is crazy. Jeez. Holy shit, man. Oh man. All right, I apologize for this detour. We're gonna yeah, we're just gonna, yeah, that's wow. Let's move on, chat. We're gonna move on. I think we've been exposed to that enough. I did you guys enjoy that? I did. That was interesting. Oh. New stereotype? Maybe. Maybe. That is insane, man. Alright. Last thing I'll cover for the evening, and then we're gonna wind it down. Have we reached peak Clown World yet? No. 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 It was this or watermelon? Yeah, something like that. Something like that. Oh. I could have just gone over to Kirsch. Let's cover this Google Doc here. Now, I will be honest with you guys. The individual being called out is somebody that I kind of know. Kinda. Not the individual that's doing the calling out, but the call out doc is written on somebody that I vaguely knew. Maya Merrily, I believe is how you pronounce their name. They are British, so they are also a Brit bong. I'm sorry.
God, she's got milkers.
Google Doc, please. I require a palate cleanser after seeing that.
Yes. So the individual is a babaniku, like me. For those that don't know, a babaniku is a guy that uses a feminine or female model. People say that it can be trans. It's not trans. If you want to say that you're trans, then you're just not a babaniku. You're just a woman using a Vtuber model, if that's how you want to go. But babaniku is man using female model. Okay? All right, so Maya is similar to me in that regard. They followed me for a while, and then I think they realized that I am drama-brained, and they decided not to follow me. You know, it is what it is, whatever. But they, I guess, are getting called out by this individual by the name of Megu Moo. They say, I've been deliberating on sharing information on my breakup with Maya Merrily. Again, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce that name without like dying on the inside. But so many people have been questioning what's happened, so I decided to write it down and share it for the sake of clarity and hope my peace of mind hopefully my own peace of mind going forward. Chat, you can tell I'm like busted because my brain is moving slow now. Oh, goodness. Anyway, so this is the Google Doc. I'm gonna... Nope, can't scoot that. Can I hide that? I can. This is the Google Doc. If you're curious, yes, this is it. This is it. This is all it is. This is all it is. There are no pictures. There's no evidence. There's no links. There's nothing. There's nothing. it's almost not worth covering, in my personal opinion, because there is nothing there, you know? And yet, because of that, this individual is getting a decent amount of attention, and a lot of people are giving them attention. This person, I believe, is another Babaniku as well. They're showing tummy. I'm not going to show that. But a lot of people are basically like saying, oh, I guess this individual is canceled or all that kind of shit, you know? This individual seems to be giving some kind of pushback. I have no idea. But we're going to read this. We're going to read this. Ugh. Okay. Let's read this and go through it. And that's where we'll end off the night. So you tell me what you think of this here. Now, I will say, chat, I have contacted Maya and asked them if they wanted to give their side. Apparently, they're going to do so. Maybe. Maybe. I told him if he wanted a platform to do that, he is allowed to. He is allowed to. Oh, I just got sent a clip. Apparently, Kodiak is looking up how to DMCA people. Well, that's funny. Interesting. Thank you for sending me that. I'll take a look at it off camera. If Kodiak is gonna be a flag it, though, I don't know how much I want to talk about him because, like, that's kind of fucking gay. Anyway. So yeah, I did offer the spotlight to Maya if they wanted to talk about this. Because this is the only side that I've seen. Their account is locked right now. So I can't really, like, look on their Twitter. That's a good sign. Yeah, apparently Kodiak is just looking up how to DMCA people. On stream, no doubt. That was an on-stream thing that he did. That's funny. Anyway. Let's read through this here. Give me a drink of water. A few words about my situation with Maya Mellery. I'm definitely not saying it right. Since he hasn't been forthcoming with information, and I'm gradually seeing more misinformation on the situation. To start off with, I want to make it clear this is only my experience. I am not speaking on behalf of anyone else. I will not be naming any other names. I haven't intentionally rounded up or sought out other people with issues with him, implying that there are people with issues with him. This is just what I found out naturally over the course of the past few weeks. Out of respect of our private lives, I won't be going into too much detail. I love it when people do this, man. I love it so much when people do that. If you want to prostrate yourself on the internet, you need to be ready to give information so that people will believe you. Yeah. You don't need to agree with me. I just want to clear some of the confusion and put out my side of the story. Well, you're already off to a good foot, in my personal opinion. So, you know, I'm being sarcastic, by the way, chat. I met Maya when I was 17 years old. Oh boy, that's a good start. I'm going to need some proof for that. I am now 39. Jeez. We bought a house and have lived together since 2015. The breakup for me was... Wait a minute. When? How? Okay. Immediately, my problem here. I met Maya when I was 17. How old was Maya? How old is Maya? This is like, let's see, you're 39 now, so that's 22 years. You've known each other for 22 years. Jeez, that's a rough breakup. Imagine being married for 2 decades, or being in a relationship for 2 decades, and then you break up abrasively. That really fucking sucks. Ugh, can't imagine. That actually, like, really would bite, you know. 1739 breakup in one sentence. Yeah, I want to know how old this person is, because, or how old that fucking bears on the mind. I want to know how old Maya is, because already you're giving the impression of something more dastardly by not listing what his age is. I'm going to assume that you were both under the age. Just going to hope and pray. But like, I wish that you had mentioned that what both of your ages were. My personal opinion. We bought a house and lived together since 2015. The breakup for me was very out of the blue. We weren't without our troubles. We both had our faults. Neither of us were perfect, and I don't intend to sit here pretending I am. I knew a lack of intimacy on my part, and me being unemployed did put a strain on things for Maya, but from my point of view, he would just mention it as an offhanded remark once in a blue moon, but he always reassured me that he still loved me. So on the whole, I thought we were okay. I knew Maya always struggled to show or voice his thoughts and feelings. Over the years, I genuinely tried to reassure him that it was okay for him to be vulnerable. Oh gosh. Oh, gosh. To be vulnerable with me, that he needed to share his problems instead of keeping them bottled away. I always tried to be a safe space for him, but he rarely communicated with me. This unfortunately led to the breakdown of the relationship. When he first told me he was breaking up with me, so he initiated the breakup. He said that we had grown and changed too much as people. I asked if there was another person he was with or interested in, and he assured me that there wasn't. Let's see. Fuck, I lost my place here. He assured me there wasn't, nor was there any plan to find someone else at the time. I tried to speak to him a couple more times as I was devastated as much as I was hurt. Wanted to see if we could salvage things. He was my entire world after all. But sadly, on the third talk, it became abundantly clear that it was too far gone. On the third talk, he did open up more about the situation. I'm not going to rewrite all the details. Why? But it basically amounted to me being too depressed and too unemployed for too long and not sexual enough. Woman not give sex. I don't like woman anymore. I'm sorry, I'm tired. Wow. And he had been feeling this way for a couple of years now. These were things I knew were points of contention in the relationship, and I won't pretend to be innocent of my faults, but in my defense, he never seriously communicated to me that it was driving as much of a wedge between us as it evidently was. He just mentioned it occasionally, reassured me it was fine, and we went about our days. I genuinely had no idea how badly it was eating away at him on the inside. You know, I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is not the direction I thought it was going to go. I didn't read this. I skimmed bits and pieces of it, and I'm just like... So you're mad that he... I'm going to be honest with you. If he broke up because you weren't having enough sex with him... Okay. That's kind of gay. And it also really sucks when when you're I would like to know why you were unemployed for so long. Like, what was the reason for the unemployment, you know? You know. I just need to know this information. Like, why were you unemployed for as long as you were? Like, what is the reason for why you can't contribute to the household? You know? Let's see. These were things I knew were points of contention. I won't pretend to be innocent of my faults. But in my defense, he never seriously communicated to me that it was driving as much... Okay, he didn't communicate to me that me not having a job was a problem. Doritos? Hell yeah, thank you for the Doritos. I appreciate that. I have a Dorito taco. I'll be eating that later.
Oh, yeah, that's a big bitch.
Over here, chat.
That's a big dude.
Being unemployed did put a strain on things for Mia, but from my point of view, he would just mention it as an offhand remark. Oi, you get. That was Mia opening up. You were too dense to notice.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Thank you for the Doritos, Warden. I appreciate that. No, but I would say that that's probably him opening up there. It's not opening up in the way that she wanted, but he was definitely opening up for sure. He was opening up for sure. Taco Bell propaganda is working. Yeah, I don't know. Taco Bell's cheap right now. $7 I can get a gordita, I can get a taco, I can get a drink, and I can get some cinnamon twists. And for $1.50 I can get more cinnamon twists. I love cinnamon twist, chat. Let's see. He mentioned it occasionally, reassured me it was fine, and we went about our days. I genuinely had no idea how badly it was eating away at him on the inside. I know these things often end up as character assassinations on both parts, so I want to say a few things about my faults first. Oh, so she's starting out with what she thinks she sucks at. I was unemployed and depressed following 2 consecutive mental breakdowns I had at 2 different jobs. He knew this. I would hope so. I was very open about my struggles at the time. I didn't know why I struggled so much with things. I did, but I am now on the waiting list for ADHD assessment and highly suspecting I have autism. Oh no! Chat. He's got a tard wife. Excuse me, he's got a tard ex-wife, I guess. I don't know if they got married, so it would just be like a tard girlfriend. He's got a tard girlfriend that had mental breakdowns at work. Oh no. Let's see. Which I plan to pursue professionally after dealing with the ADHD assessment, but being neurodiverse to some degree would largely explain why I struggled with things in the past so badly. Again, I communicated this to him, so he was well aware. He knew I was on the waiting list for assessment and also for therapy. I know from this point of view, I didn't seem like I was doing enough, but I really was trying my best. With regards to intimacy, I know that's an important in a relationship, and for a long time, we would frequently have sex. I'm too tired to laugh at this, man. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. That's amazing. Personally, I wasn't ever super interested in sex, but I did it to make him happy because I knew that's just what couples do. Later on in life, I began having pain and bleeding. Dude, I don't need to know about your bleeding.
Occo is a bad example because it's a lost
Thank
cause.
you.
Why were you unemployed for so long? Well, Wisey. The economy's in shambles.
Well, funny enough, it wasn't that, but it was really just I had mementals. It's mementals. Mementals are keeping me from working, chat. Mementals. Oh my gosh, mementals, chat. Let me tell you, chat, your mentals take a back seat when you're hungry. I'll tell you right now. Your mentals will take a back seat when you're fucking hungry and you need to eat. So, don't care about your mentals. Oh. And you need to eat, you'll find ways to get past your mentals. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. Since then, we stopped having penetrative sex. I did go to the doctors about this, and Maya was at the appointment with me, so he knows I tried seeking help for it, but sadly, as a woman's health often is, I was unfortunately just fobbed off. What the okay, I was just, like, snubbed off. So we remained a sexless relationship at that point, but it was not due to a lack of love on my part. I just didn't need a sex for, and when it became physically painful for me to do so, I reached the point where I stopped forcing myself to do something painful just for his benefit. Okay, dude. Dude, if she doesn't want to have sex, that is kind of a problem. Because, like, I'm not saying that, like sex is not, like, the big reason why you get married, alright?
Autism, if true, and that's a big if, that would explain the being dense part. Women in taking accountability challenge. Impossible.
Something like that. Like, legitimately. Chat. Listen, chat. Listen. Okay? Men don't marry women just for the sex. The sex is a nice bonus. Okay? Sex is a union, and I am trying to block out the things that my mom taught me in anatomy. Sex is a union between a male and a female that is a very beautiful thing. Now, obviously, there's a lot that goes into the beauty of that. When you can't do that, there's a struggle. Obviously, there's struggle, and couples can struggle with that. And I'm not saying that you can't have a couple if you don't have sex, but I'm going to say that it will cause some strife. Because again, it is an ultimate, like, union of a man and a woman. And that is kind of a rough thing, you know? I don't know. I think that, like, if you can work it out, you can work it out. But if he legitimately is upset... Wait a minute. Is this thing getting changed in real time? I swear it just moved. What the fuck? Maybe I'm being hallucinating. I don't know. I just think that like that shouldn't be a deal breaker or 100%, but it hurts, you know. I do believe it can hurt. No sex in marriage is a huge thing. Yeah. It's a foundational to the many elements that distinguish the relationship. No, yeah, I would agree. I would say that if you don't have it, it can cause problems. And maybe that sucks to hear. But if two people can't come together in the ultimate expression of love, that can be a problem. That can be a problem. And again, maybe that's a selfish thing to say. I don't know. But like from the religious point of view, it is a union that is like something that God wants you to have. Not just so you can have kids, but it is just a thing to have. You know, so not being able to have it or not having it in some capacity, it can bring a strain for sure. For sure. Let's see here. Let me scroll back down. I'm not saying this to excuse my actions, just to explain them. I also eventually realized that I was asexual. I was asexual because I literally had no interest in sex at all, and later on, again, when I realized I might be neurodivergent, this also made it clear to me that I think I just went along with sex as long as I did a form of masking, just doing what people do to do the right thing and fit in. Ugh, gosh damn. After talking to him for the third time, I knew I was in no place to change these faults of mine anytime soon. I realized that the core issue was the fact that Maya never properly communicated with me, and it was far too little too late now. But I begged him, both for his own sake and that of potential future partners. I begged him to work on himself, find ways to open up, communicate, find better coping mechanisms. I gotta cope with the fact that I can't have sex? Oh. Okay. For coping mechanisms for what? For what? Dude. Are you upset that he has to cope that he can't have sex with his partner he loves? That's like, yeah, I'm sure that men would definitely cope over that. I'm sorry. I'm laughing because it's just funny to think about. These people are crazy. When you get a partner, you're supposed to love each other. I'm sorry. I just... communicate, find better coping mechanisms. Despite how hurt I personally felt, I still just wanted the best for him. In his chat, he reiterated to me that he hadn't cheated on me and there was no other person. But later on in the same talk, he asked me, what would you do if you heard me fucking someone else? Okay, bro, if you're cheating, just, like, don't do that. Don't do that. Which threw me for a loop because why on earth would you say that? It was upsetting to hear, and I felt myself letting go of him once he said it. The insensitiveness was too much. We decided we would still live together for the time being. I considered the split sad but amicable. It was hard to process, but I was doing my best. I did a life update stream to inform my community since Maya was often mentioned by me, so I wanted people to know to avoid any awkward moments of people speaking like we were still together. After said stream, I checked my emails because I was eagerly awaiting a commission delivery, and I had an email from someone who contacted me because my Twitter DMs were closed. This person informed me that they had seen Maya's tweet about the breakup, but she was reaching out because Maya had been sexting her, sending explicit images of himself, and even suggesting they hook up the next time he was in London for business. Oh. Can I have proof? Can I have proof? Can I have some proof, please? Can I have proof? No? Okay. Okay. I will not be naming the individual. Oh, I bet you won't. And I was initially doubtful because he had always assured me he would never cheat on me, even when I voiced my insecurities to him about how he talked to other women, VTubers, and the fact that we had several mutual friends who had been cheated on in similar circumstances. So I didn't believe it could be true, and I know chat logs can be faked, but the evidence included a picture clearly showing his penis with belongings that I recognize from our house in the frame. I'm sorry. I want proof.
From
I don't want the penis on screen, but I want proof.
Reminds me of the AI relationship stories I sometimes hear on YT.
Yeah. I want proof. Oh, fuck. I'm late. You're fine, Hato. You missed a lot. That's okay, though. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, I don't believe this. I need proof. Proof or it didn't happen, woman. There is nothing shown here. Included a picture clearly showing his penis with belongings that I recognize from our house in the frame. I'm not going to share the picture due to its explicit nature and the fact that I don't want to out of the woman who notified me, but the proof was undeniably him, and I spiraled. I called up my mom and moved me and my cat out of my home that same night. I felt sick. I had been lied to for God knows how long. I instantly felt like I didn't even know the man I was living with anymore. Fight or flight kicked in and I didn't confront him. I just fled. I was genuinely too scared to stay there. In that moment, I felt like I didn't know what he was capable of anymore. That night, Maya went around Discord attempting to talk to several close friends I have who were also his friends, fishing for information / sympathy, telling them that I was suddenly gone and saying how he wasn't expecting me to be gone so soon, acting like he was the poor victim even though he was the sole person to initiate the breakup to begin with, bro. Proof or it didn't happen. Proof or it did not happen. Seriously, proof or it didn't happen. I did confide in my friends to let them know what happened, so him going around messaging everyone put them in a really awkward position where they had to pretend they didn't know why, even though they actually did. One person hopped in a voice call with them, and he spent ages pouring out his heart to her, telling her all sorts of things she had no business knowing, insisting he didn't know what happened and that he'd never cheat, etc. I don't know. There's literally no proof of any of this. So I can't believe it on principle because there is just nothing to share. But like, I don't know. I kind of want to interview Maya now. Once I'm done with the stream, I'll be like, listen, I need to talk to you about this because I want to know your side of the story. And if you've got receipts, I want to see them. I want to see them, man. Excuse me. I did confide it with my friends to let them know what happened. So him going around messaging everyone. Oh, I already read that. Over the next couple days, I learned a lot about him. People let me know he had been saying about me behind my back. He was complaining to a lot of people about how hard it was for him that I didn't have sex with him. I mean, yeah, men will probably complain about that. Even though he would always tell me off and tell me not to talk about things that were even remotely personal. He was asking someone in a poly relationship how they made it work because he tried hitting to Megu, but she shoots it down. The double standards were stacked higher than I thought possible. Hold on a moment. I recognize that sad mishap in Mushroom. That's right, that's Megu. Double standards were stacked higher. Again, proof of any of this. Any of this I need. Thank you.
So in review, woman got married to Mia, was unemployed, realized she was asexual, then autistic? Is that how her story is going? Also, weren't they already separated when this cheating happened?
I don't know. I don't know, ma'am. I don't know, ma'am. There's nothing here to see, so I don't believe any of it. Let's see. As a result of Maya's sexting, cheating, and lying coming to light, he not only hurt me, but also a lot of his close friends, community members, and even those VTubers who looked up to him. We've all found out that he has said and done things he always swore he would never do. Ooh. He told many of our mutual friends how he'd never and never would cheat on me and how we're all collectively mourning the loss of a dear friend who we've now realized never even really existed. What? He made an imaginary friend? What? I've also found out he's been gooning to another VTuber. I can't take this woman seriously. I can't believe her on principle. Legitimately, I do not believe any of this here. I can believe the simpery, though. That would be funny. Buying her gifts, making deals to do things if he got to kiss her, offering how he'd let her live with him if I wasn't around, and hurtful things like that. Proof or it didn't happen. I have a lot of time since then to think about past behaviors. It's honestly been really hard to process everything. It still is. I no longer know where the lies start or the truth ended. I don't know if I ever knew the real Maya despite being with him for 22 years. Oh, shut up. Shut the fuck up, woman. You did. Ugh. In talking to my close friends, mom, and even a therapist as this happened, come to realize just how deep his lying and manipulative behaviors ran, and even now he's being deliberately vague and misleading about things, acting like he's the victim who needs to heal when this was literally all his own doing. He made a Discord announcement about the breaking up and told everyone it was the hardest decision we've had to make, but it was never we, it was all him. I was happy with how things were. He wasn't a perfect partner, but neither was I, and I loved him despite my gripes with him. He made a tweet too, which he has since deleted, but again, he made it look like it was peaceful and amicable. It was not. When he knew that I had found out, he came around to my mom's house asking to speak with me. I didn't want to see him, and my mom talked to him and got rid of him. He was crying and swearing that it was only one time. What? So he did. Again, according to this, apparently he did. We already knew that wasn't true. He made another tweet, which was promptly deleted, where people started saying he screwed up and needed help, but the tweet basically said about how he sexted once and now it's ruined everything. But it was written on in a very self-pitying kind of way, and again, we know it's more than one. I don't know fucking anything. This bitch hasn't shown me anything worth seeing here. Legitimately. Legitimately. Oh my gosh. He hasn't once shown any sign of being truly sorry for his actions or lies towards me or his friends, and he has shown no accountability whatsoever. He told us he was going to take a year away from everything to sort his life out, yet he's been back multiple times since then to go on Discord and Twitter to post things. Remove mod status from everyone, unfollowing friends on Twitter, and locking his account when his most recent pity post didn't get the reaction he wanted it, and things like that. He told one of his friends that he was getting help from Samaritans, and they told him to cut contact with people he had relations or flirting with. Yet I know he contacted at least one person he was flirting with since then. Jeez. He's blaming everything on Maya the Vtuber, as if it wasn't him IRL making every decision to do with what he did as Vtuber persona. Every new bit of information has been a further stab to the gut for me and friends he's lied to. We're all hurting in our own ways. We've all lost someone we've genuinely loved, only to find out we never ever knew them at all, and it's really hard to work through, but we're doing our best in our own ways. I made this doc for information purposes since Maya has been super vague and I'm going to be honest, there's no information I've gleaned out of this. You are literally just giving hearsay and misleading with what little information he has provided. I keep seeing tweets and comments from people wondering where he's gone, questioning what happened, or relaying his incorrect narrative, and it's hard for me to keep seeing it. I've had an influx of followers on my socials, Brag, and Discord, and it's been overwhelming because I don't know if people are there for genuine reasons or just for tea. It's been exhausting to see and deal with, so I just wanted to write this in the hopes of providing clarity. It's provided nothing for me, I'm sorry. I don't want anyone to witch on him. You don't need to fight him on my behalf or anything like that. I just want people to know what happened. I love that she's putting that at the very, 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 very bottom. I want people to know what happened. There's a lot of missing details here, but as I said at the beginning, I don't want to list everything out. Mizu, thank you for the raid. Thank you, Mizu. I feel bad because I'm probably going to end in a little bit, but thank you. I appreciate it. I might play a little bit of games. We'll see. We'll see. Mizu, you're welcome to jump in if you want to. I'm getting done with this this VTuber call out that is shit. I'm going to tell Maya I want to talk to them live, by the way. I need to hear their side of the story. There's a lot of missing details, but as I said at the beginning, I don't want to list out everything. I don't generally think personal issues like this should be made public, but he said enough to get people talking, questioning, so I feel like I had to say something. If you made it this far, thank you for reading. If you've been hurt by his behavior, I'm sorry you had to go through this too. Hado, you never followed me? I'm confused. You don't follow me on Twitch? Oh my goodness. So what do we think, chat? What do you guys think? Sounds crazy. Yeah. Mizu raid indeed. Easy raid indeed. That was incredibly gay. She has 3 holes, but magically. Come on, chat. That's mean. That's very mean of you. Oh. Oh, that sucks. I can't play Toontown right now. Well, fuck. That sucks. Damn. I was gonna pull up Toontown chat, but it looks like it's closed right now. No proof equals not taken serious. Yeah, I just don't take it seriously right now. Oh, goodness.
From MommaOcco.
Thank you.
This doc needs to have citation needed stomped all over it. She's the only person who's spoken out against Mia with this docky so far, correct?
Yeah, she. I mean, like, I'm gonna try and follow Maya because their account is protected right now. But I am DMing them. We'll see what goes on. You know, again, I want to hear Maya's side. If they did cheat on their girlfriend, that's pretty shitty. You know, I don't condone that. I think that's wrong. Darn, I can't even join their Discord. That sucks. That sucks. That sucks. But yeah, that really this is really interesting. I'm not gonna say what they told me in DMs because they mentioned some things to me in DMs. I'm gonna wait. But the basic thing that they told me is there's more to the story. There's more to the story to all of this, and so because of that, chat, this is a slowly evolving story. It is evolving, and because it is evolving, we will have to wait, and we'll have to wait and see. We will have to wait and see on it, unfortunately. Again, I told them, like, if you want to come on tonight, but they live in the UK, so it's nighttime for them. It's probably not directly nighttime. That was like 4 hours ago. It's 6 a.m. for him right now. She's gonna start eating cornstarch. Oh gosh. That's crazy. Anyway, Toontown is down, so I can't play that right now. So because Toontown is down and I can't play right now, I think I'm just going to be done. It's also 1:30. I'm tired. None of the people I want to raid is live. At least on YouTube. Nobody on Twitch is either. What about Kick? No. All right. Well, chat, I want to say really quickly, thank you, everybody. All right. Thank you, everybody, for you know, giving your congratulations for the new group. You know, it definitely spawned Oh wow, Kodiak's violation will expire in 1 year. That's funny. Oh, I do appreciate it, you know, especially since like the group was spawned out of a bit of roughness. And I mean, I'll be the first to admit, you know, I'm kind of unsavory to a lot of people. I don't care. But like, I think that we've got a lot of good coming. I think we got a lot of good coming, you know? Anyway. I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Obviously come back for I'm tired. Come back for Dog Wave tomorrow. Come back for Dog Wave tomorrow. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.